right. How are we doing, everybody? It looks like we may be live. And hopefully, things might actually go well for once. Hello, Mainline Productions. Good to see you. Hello, Easty VR. Or no, Easty... Oh, it's not Easty VR anymore. It's Easty GT. Hello. And I just realized, Easty, you're part of the Pickle Club. You've been a member you've been a channel member for for at least a year. And you have now attained pickle status. Everybody give it up for Easty. Give it up for Easty VR. No, for Easty GT. Oh my god, that is amazing. Good evening and Happy New Year, Christian. Well, Happy New Year to you, movie guy. And hello again, Mainline Productions. But yeah, we're just gonna be kind of chilling today. You know, I'm gonna go on for quite a while because I'm not gonna lie, I do want to try to see if we can get some, big super chat stuff. Oh my god, hello to you. Hold on, yep, it's Red Spice. Hello, Red Spice. Great to see you here. And Happy New Year to you. We're gonna try to go big today. And hopefully we're going to try to get quite a few memberships and or super chats because this is the last day to do so, before, at least to get money for, that will appear in January. So that will be that's going to be great. Sounds like fun. I'm ready to party. Yeah. And Happy New Year. Absolutely. I'm going to put a goal. I'm going to put a super chat goal. Yeah, because we're probably gonna go for a little bit. I think my goal here today is maybe 20 super chats and 20 memberships, hopefully. Hopefully it's a decent goal. Either one of those is fine. But yeah, all hail Empress Eglantine Cajunia of the Empire. I have no idea what that is. Happy New Year. Are we talking about your final Critics' Choice predictions? Oh yeah, I don't know, maybe this might not be final, because this Sunday I am going to be doing a pre-game show for the Critics' Choice Awards. I'm going to be streaming, probably about, a couple of hours before the Critics' Choice Awards start, and then we're going to be talking about, our late predictions. I mean, we can talk about Critics' Choice predictions, absolutely, because I did just post my video with Adriano Caparuso. He was really great to talk to, really great to have on the channel, and I got another collab, hopefully filming this Saturday, which is going to be a lot of fun. But even today we can talk about Critics' Choice predictions. This stream's gonna basically be again, usually kind of whatever. We're gonna be talking about some of our favorite movies of the year, some of the films that we were most excited for this year, and whether or not they lived to expectations or not. And then talking about just how life went in general this year and what our hopes are for the next year. I'm not gonna lie, I hated 2025. This might be one of the worst years of my life. On the YouTube side, it's been fantastic. Real life, though, it's been miserable, and in some ways, it is still kind of miserable. And my goal for next year is to get out of West Virginia, because it is hopeless here. It is absolutely hopeless in this state. I've tried to make it work, I just can't. It's a novel I'm in the process of writing. Ooh, Eglantine Cajunia is one of the leading characters of the ensemble. And I created this email due to a tech course I made. The image is AI. I would honestly suggest looking at getting some artists, because I'm not gonna lie, AI. There's something lost about AI art that you can't really get with what that you can't really get without a human artist in it. So it's kind of like, it's quite the same for me. Yeah. Yo, Christian, Happy New Year. It's AJ. I've been appreciating your journey as a hardworking Oscar pundit. You've come a long way, and I want to thank you for always being true to who you are. Well, thank you very much, AJ. That really does mean a lot to me. And like, I've out of all the things that have gone wrong this year, I'm really glad that YouTube has just been like that's the one consistently good thing that's been working out, and I have you guys to thank for it. Really. Top 5 movies of the year. Obviously, all the ones I like. Okay, like it's kind of tough because there are some films that I have not seen yet. There are a lot of films I have not seen yet and have not come to digital quite yet. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah. I mean, honestly, we could just look into my, Hannahcast movie awards, and you could see out of the films that are, on digital right now that I've been able to see, my top 5 would be Superman, K-pop Demon Hunters, Frankenstein, It Was Just an Accident, and Sinners. And we'll talk about Sinners today, definitely, because I sense something. I sense something good for Sinners. I sense something really good for Sinners. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. But, yeah. And anyways, guys, tell me what your... What are some of your favorite, movies of the year, guys? I want to know. Oh, wait. No, I don't plan to use AI for the image creation. This is just a concept I made for funsies. In fact, I plan on making it without illustrations at all. All right. Again, just because, like I said, it could be bad optics. It could be bad optics to do AI because it could end up like turning people off from the thing whatsoever. So it's like, yeah. I think one battle after another is going to win Critics' Choice, in my opinion. I don't know about that. It might be too late it's probably too late for Critics' Choice. Like, okay, I will say, let's look at the precursors so far. Let's look at where Sinners is in terms of winning stuff. Because I'm not gonna lie, it's looking pretty dang good. But, like, hold on a second. Let me just fix this. Yeah. Sinners, I think, again, it's probably, Sinners is having a bit of a surge right now. Because it's starting to win a lot more critics groups. And not only that, Best Picture, I mean, good God, it's like nearly 10 away from One Battle After Another. And Ryan Coogler, he's catching up to Paul Thomas Anderson. He is the gap is closing. Again, do I really think this means anything? I don't know. Because on one hand, you do have... Because on one hand, you do have... like the Critics' Choice Awards and whatnot. And again, I feel like with Critics' Choice, it's a bit too late for that because voting, I'm pretty sure, I have to assume is already kind of over. And even then, Paul Thomas Anderson is still leading by a significant chunk. But the reason why I bring this up is the surge is it is visible. Like people are really the only 2 movies that are like consistently winning awards for Best Picture and Director are Sinners and One Battle After Another. Last year was a little bit more spread out, but this year it really is just kind of Sinners and One Battle After Another, which is really something to look at. And not only that, Michael B. Jordan, I mean, granted, Timothée Chalamet, since the last time, we talked about this, Timothée Chalamet's been, again, kind of boosting up, and that's probably because, Marty Supreme has just come out, and people are seeing it now. At some point, Timothée Chalamet is going to lead in critic wins. But, again, for a while, like, Michael B. Jordan doing really well there. And even Wunmi Masaku. Yo! Thanks for all the great streams. Happy New Year's. Well, Happy New Year to you, Red Spice. Again, I hope you could stick around for this stream at least, because we really love having you here. But even Wunmi Masaku, she's winning a lot of critics groups. So really think about it. She's winning significantly more critics groups than Inga Ibsdottir Lilius and Ariana Grande. And she's only one award away from tying with Tiana Taylor. Yo! Oh my god, thank you guys so much for the super chats. Movie Guy, what was the biggest surprise of the year for you? A movie that was a lot better than you expected. Probably Elio. Maybe Elio might be the biggest surprise because the trailers for that movie looked awful. I was not looking forward to Elio whatsoever. It looked like trash. But the movie ended up being really funny, really enjoyable. I was genuinely surprised about that film. So maybe Elio would be my answer there. Anyone can win anything. Hope we get surprises. I hope we get surprises too. Yo! Red Spice with the gifted memberships. Thank you so much. Oh my god, that helps a lot. We're all that's already 5 down from the goal. At least from the membership goal. Thank you so much. Felipe Borges has been gifted a membership. Fraser Porman has been gifted a membership. Sam Malabi has been gifted a membership. And Annie Rude has been gifted a membership. And Divig, sorry if I mispronounce your name, has been gifted a membership. Thank you so much, Red Spice. Again, we love having you here. You're so wonderful. Emilia Perez got 13 noms this year. Yeah, that is truth. Emilia Perez did get a lot of nominations. And again, just kind of looking at this, it's like Sinners is actually winning stuff. It is actually winning stuff. And oh my god, man, we got a really active chat today. Thank you guys. So also, if anyone I just realized we need to these super chats and all this stuff. We need to give these some likes. And everyone, go like and send blue Hannahcast heart emojis if you're a member to Movie Guy and Red Spice, because my god, we love support for the channel. We love support for the channel. Christian Hannah from the Hannahcast. Squeeze me? Yes. Then here's top 3 so far. Third, The Glassworker. Second, Neja 2, and first, Sinners. Hey, we got a Sinners believer. We got a Sinners believer. No, Gilberto says, oh, this is their top 10. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So this is their 10 through 4. Number 10, Marty Supreme. I still have not seen Marty Supreme, sadly. Number 9, Chainsaw Man. Number 8, Train Dreams. Number 7, Fantastic Four, First Steps. I really like Fantastic Four. Number 6, K-Pop Demon Hunters. Number 5, Demon Slayer. Number 4, Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. And then there's The Glassworker, Neja 2, and Sinners. Love that. Oh my god, thank you so much, Red Spice, for the super chat. My god. Again, everyone, blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Send them and give that super chat a like. Thank you, Red Spice. Big difference between Emilia Perez and Sinners. Sinners is a smash hit and everyone likes it except racist Variety. Yeah, Variety did not, Variety's article was not that great. But that is true. Sinners has a lot of passion, especially from the normies. Aside from even just, the pundits, the normies love Sinners. And so, and and again, when we look here, Sinners is not just Barbie. You know, it's not just getting nominated for a ton of awards and not winning any of them, because Barbie was doing that. And look, I love Barbie. I think Barbie was kind of a little bit shortchanged that year. But again, Sinners is actually winning stuff. It is actually winning. Even, again, Wunmi Masaku is like one away from tying with Tiana Taylor. It's taking original screenplay awards left and right. And it could potentially tie the all-time record for the most Oscar nominations or break the record. And weirdly enough, it could also do that with One Battle After Another. So it's like seeing Sinners being win competitive in so many categories really makes me happy. Oh yeah, there's Movie Guy. Wait, I just got here. Are folks comparing Sinners with Emilia Perez with this award season? No one here really. I mean, like, not really. We were just pointing out that someone was just pointing out that Emilia Perez had like 13 nominations, which yeah is true. But I think that initial thing was maybe just a little factoid right there. I just hope One Battle After Another can do good because it's my favorite movie of the year. I mean, looks like we're at odds because I'm kind of hoping One Battle After Another doesn't do very well. I'm hoping for a Sinners sweep. Maybe not visual effects, because visual effects, it doesn't really need that. Like, I think that's got to be Avatar's award. I love Sinners, but that's especially with the craft categories. It's not really about, you know. Okay, well, then again, I guess even in some, you know, categories, obviously, you know, like especially with the craft categories, it's a little bit different for me. But still, I hope Sinners takes Best Picture. My God. The race is not locked up yet. I can't wait for the televised awards. And that's another super chat. Thank you so much, Red Spice, for the support. My God. Again, everyone, blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Send them to Red Spice in the chat. But yeah, the race is not locked up. But again, I think right now it's too late for Critics' Choice and Golden Globe. I think they've already voted. So I think that's going to be where One Battle After Another where One Battle After Another shines. But however, I am very curious to see what the guilds are, and obviously I don't think the BAFTAs are going to do Sinners. I don't think they are. But what are the guilds going to do? Because let's take a look at where things are going. All right, because at least where the winners are going. My God, Movie Guy, thank you so much. If you could start in any movie from this year, what movie would you have liked to star in? Oh my God. What would I like? And everybody, again, send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis to Movie Guy. My God, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. My God. I'm trying to think. What movie would I have liked to star in this year? I'm not gonna lie. I mean, because here's the thing. If I want to play the long game, Superman, because they're building an entire cinematic universe out of that thing, and if that's the case, more likely, unless I die, then it also kind of depend on the role I have, but they probably keep bringing me back, and that's more money. So hey, probably that. And at least from what I've heard, James Gunn sets are pretty chill, and you know, obviously it's hard work, but you know, it's not a nightmare set. You know what I mean? So yeah, probably Superman for stability's sake. Oh, and Eastie has her top 10 list. Number 10, Bugonia, love that. Number 9, Die My Love. Number 8, One Battle After Another. Number 7, Sentimental Value. Number 6, Hamnet. Number 5, Surat. Number 4, The Testament of Van Lee. Number 3, K-Pop Demon Hunters. Number 2, No Other Choice. And number 1 is Sinners. My picture 10 is the best movies of the year on a production level, so that's why my lists aren't the same. Oh, okay. I mean, for me, my Best Picture 10 is my top 10 favorite movies because it's like you gotta go with your heart. You know what I mean? You gotta go with your heart. You gotta go with what your heart says. But still, I'm like Begonia. I will say I think Begonia is another one that kind of surprised me because I'm not the biggest fan of Yorgo Lanthimos. Actually, I might as well just keep this thing up. Begonia was one that kind of surprised me because I'm just like, I'm not the biggest fan of Yorgo Lanthimos' movies. Because, I don't know, like, I like The Favorite, but I don't love it, and I really did not like Poor Things. But, however, I wasn't really too excited for Begonia, and then I ended up loving it. It's a great examination of conspiracy theorists and how they kind of like delve into these rabbit holes when they feel like that there's no other answer that's like being given to them. It's kind of sad, but also like kind of funny in kind of a screwed up way. So I really liked that. Oh, and there's Red Spice with the emojis. Exactly, guys. And you can get these emojis by becoming a member of the Hannahcast channel. We have memberships open for $2 a month. You get loyalty badges, custom emojis, members-only videos, members-only shoutouts. At the end of my videos, early access to... I should probably just put this to early access to most videos because I've been kind of doing that. Like putting out videos for... Putting out, videos early for people, even if it's by like an hour or two. I just still kind of like doing that. And you also get members only live chats, which I'm probably gonna try to start doing. So yeah, but yeah. Oh my god, wait, okay, so this is Mexican $20. Okay, I'm not sure how that works to America, but thank you very much for the super chat, Eldav. Thank you. Happy 2026. What surprise do you think might happen? It depends on what surprise you're thinking of. Because what surprise? I want to know what kind of surprise you mean. Like surprise in terms of movies, surprise in terms of real world stuff. Oopsies. But yeah, I am a little bit curious about that. I am kind of curious. In terms of movies, I mean, I can't really predict what surprise movies might come out, because that's kind of the point of surprise movies. So, yeah, I hope real-world stuff surprisingly gets better. Oh, surprise in nominations. Oh, so for this Oscars. Okay. Also, everyone, I forgot, send Eldav DT33, give their super chat a like, and also send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis if you are a member. We want to support the super chats and the gifted memberships. So yeah, in terms of surprise, I mean, I would love to see Miles Caton get in for Sinners. And you know what? At this point, I'll take Delroy Lindo. I probably would not nominate Delroy Lindo, but at the very least, it would show that Sinners is strong. Is very strong. So, fine. Whatever. Like, yeah. I want to try to see some of these top 10 lists of the year. Haven't yet seen Hamnet, The Secret Agent, Anley, and more. Same. Honorable mentions: Wake Up Dead Man, Train Dreams, Roofman. My top 10. Number 10, Ballerina. Okay, that's not showing up on a lot of lists. All right. Number 9, Begonia. Number 8, Superman. Love Superman. Number 7, F1. Number 6, No Other Choice. Number 5, Weapons. Number 4, Marty Supreme. Number 3, Sinners. Number 2, Sentimental Value. And number 1, One Battle After Another. All right. Again, one thing that's really interesting is like how many international films are cracking these lists. Like, that's really cool. Like, international film, like, because, a lot of American films have been kind of disappointing. Like, Avatar: Fire and Ash didn't really, wow people the same as the last two. And then there was, what, like, Wicked for Good. That didn't, that was a bit of a disappointment. I saw Wicked for Good. I have, it's not a terrible movie, but I have big problems with it. So there's that, and so but then a lot of these international films started coming in and really surprised us, and they're like, wow, these are really inventive films. So yeah. Let's see. The Oscars have gone for more sweeps recently, but with the strengths of Sinners, I think it can cut into one battle after another's wins. I think ultimately what film sweeps the Oscars is kind of going to end up being whatever wins Best Picture in terms of, what, because it's going to be kind of big. Prediction: at the 2040 Academy Awards, Merrily We Roll Along will win the Academy Award for Best Picture, along with director for Richard Linklater, actor for Paul Mescal, and at least 5 tech categories. Well, we'll have to see, and hopefully we'll all be alive by then. Number 1, Sinners. Number 2, Rental Family. Number 3, Marty Supreme. Number 4, Sentimental Value. Number 5, No Other Choice. Number 6, Bugonia. Number 7, Frankenstein. Number 8, Avatar Fire and Ash. Number 9, Little Amelie. And number 10, One Battle After Another. Little Amelie is great. I love Little Amelie. One of the best animated films of the year. Christian, I highly recommend Roofman starring Channing Tatum. It's really solid, underseen dramedy. Maybe, we'll have to see. Do you think F1 is getting score? I don't think so. And I'll talk about, honestly, I could probably talk about this a little bit. Like, where I'm kind of going with my... with my, with my score predictions, because let's take a look at this. What is this? This is the Society of Composers and Lyricists Awards. Now, granted, this has not been around for a long time. It really has not. But, however, one thing that's interesting to me is that when looking at the history of the Society of Composers and Lyricists Awards, they either go like 5 out of 5 with the Oscars, or they're very off base. Like, they've had 6 past ceremonies. Half the times, they were 5 out of 5 correct with the Oscars nominations, and the other half, again, there was one year where it was like 3 out of 5, one year where it was 2 out of 5, and one where there was like 1 out of 5, like where they're very off base. Which you're probably wondering, that doesn't sound that great. But here's the thing. In those years, the main competition was just not showing up. Like, they just did not nominate most of the main competition. So, and that's why they were so off base with nominations. But here, obviously, the main contenders are all here. You got Sinners, you got Frankenstein, you got One Battle After Another, you got Hamnet. All right, so at bare minimum, we got 4 out of 5. So it looks like we're heading for a very, very accurate year. But then look what else is nominated. For the studio film category, you have Wicked for Good and Bugonia. And for the independent film, the one film here that is in the shortlist is Train Dreams. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the 5th film in score is not gonna be F1 or Surratt. I think it's gonna be either... I think it's going to be either Bugonia or Train Dreams that ends up being that next slot. And I'm not gonna lie, I could see either one of them doing it. Like, Train Dreams is kind of more quiet score, a little bit more atmospheric, whereas Bugonia, very loud, bombastic music that the branch could also go with. And so, yeah, I'm going with Bugonia. But honestly, look at the Composers and Lyricists, the Society of Composers and Lyricists Awards, because I think even they nominated American Fiction. I think it's crazy. I don't think there will be sweeps, but Best Picture will have their lead actor win. Bye bye, Little Timmy. I don't know. I feel like I think really it's only either going to be Timothée Chalamet or Leonardo DiCaprio. I don't think Michael B. Jordan's gonna win the Oscar for lead actor, unless he actually manages to beat Wagner Moura at the Golden Globes, which I'm not really expecting. I don't really think Michael B. Jordan's gonna win. QC earlier in the chat, what do you mean? Do you think F1 could happen in I think you mean editing. How similar do you think Baby Driver did this year? I don't know. Like, I don't really want to. I just don't think F1's gonna do editing. Especially in recent years, they've really kind of doubled down on the Best Picture films getting in. So I don't know. ZJ, where is ZJ13 Goat? I'm looking at your earlier chats and I don't really see it. I'm sorry. Are you talking about like what is your top 10? I'm not ready to do a top 10 list. I mean, I guess technically, okay, well, I guess you guys have already seen what it is so far. And I guess my top 10 right now, again, this is not final, but right now, it's Wake Up Dead Man, Fantastic Four, Train Dreams, Little Amelie, Begonia, oh wait, I don't know why I'm counting down. Why am I counting like this? I don't know. Superman, K-pop Demon Hunters, Frankenstein, It Was Just an Accident, and Sinners. Obviously, there are still some films that need to come to digital, but yeah. I think this is kind of where score is going. Oh, ZJ13 GOAT. This is your, okay. Top 10. Number 10 is tied between Left-Handed Girl and Thunderbolts. Alright. Number 9, Jay Kelly. Number 8, Train Dreams. Number 7, Hamnet. Number 6, Wake Up Dead Man. Number 5, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. Number 4, One Battle After Another. 28 Years Later is at number 3. Marty Supreme is at number 2. And number 1 is Sinners. Again, we love the Sinners train. Let's go. I liked One Battle After Another. It's not Oscar worthy. Probably 7.5 out of 10. Sinners and Marty Supreme are at least 9 out of 10. Yeah, I just thought One Battle was kind of mid, but yeah. Because, Marty Supreme isn't winning Best Picture, but also The Brutalist didn't win Best Picture last year either. And then I'm looking at previous years, what was it? Like... Oh yeah, the Whale wasn't even nominated for Best Picture, and even then, the alternate, which was Austin Butler and Elvis. Like Elvis was surely not winning Best Picture. Then the previous year, I don't think King Richard was winning Best Picture. The Father didn't win Best Picture. Joker didn't win Best Picture. Bohemian Rhapsody didn't win Best Picture. It's like, I don't know. I don't think again, when you look at the critics groups, Marty Supreme is like climbing up there with nomination, like with wins. He is climbing up there. What's up, all? Hello, Fraser Poorman. Yeah, hello. Will this be the first occasion in which all 5 international films nominees will have at least one other nomination? Surat will probably get sound or score. I'm predicting Surat for sound. I think it'll get sound. Score, again, that's a little bit too tied into Best Picture for me to predict it, but sound probably could get it. I think it's going to get sound. Movie Guy. This is Movie Guy's top 10. I'm gonna go 10 to 1. Number 10, It Was Just an Accident. Number 9, Armed Only with a Camera. Okay. Number 8, Otto. Never even heard of that. Number 7, Testament to Van Lee. Number 6, Sorry Baby. Number 5, Bad Influence. Number 4, Pets. Number 3, All the Empty Rooms. Number 2, The Perfect Neighbor. Number 1, Begonia. Okay. A lot of films I've never heard of, but yeah. F1 is getting sound with visual effects with editing, score, and cinematography being small possibilities. I don't think editing is happening though with F1. I don't think F1's going to get nominated for editing because that category is it's really tied into Best Picture nominees. Again, even The Brutalist, which did not get in at the Eddies, did not get shortlisted at BAFTA. Even that got nominated for editing at the Oscars. So, yeah. What if Michael B. Jordan wins SAG? Okay, well, then I'd very much entertain the idea of him winning the Oscar, especially at that point, because they'd have to give Sinners SAG Ensemble. But I guess another thing would have to be, did Sinners win PGA? That's the other thing, because with Sinners... Like with PGA, that comes before SAG. Like PGA comes before SAG this year. If Sinners won PGA, and then at the SAG Awards, Sinners won Best Actor, Best Ensemble, it's kind of over at that point. Like, we're heading for a Sinners sweep at that point. CG Speedruns puts in their top 10 movies of the year. Number 10, Wake Up Dead Man. Number 9, Roof Man. Number 8, Train Dreams. Number 7, F1. Number 6, Weapons. Number 5, One Battle After Another. Number 4, Jay Kelly. Number 3, Sinners, number 2, Frankenstein, and number 1, Marty Supreme. I still really want to see Marty Supreme. I want to see Marty Supreme and Hamnet. Oh my god, there's so many that I have to catch up on. Unfortunately, F1 can only be nominated in score because of the huge name of Hans Zimmer, something that also happens with John Williams. That didn't really happen. Like, Hans Zimmer doesn't always happen. Like, he didn't happen with what was that movie's name? It was the Steve McQueen film. Like the film was Saoirse Ronan. Hans Zimmer did the score in that, and he did not get nominated. It's like, and he like, they have snubbed Hans Zimmer before. Like, I don't see like it's not like John Williams, where John Williams will get nominated for like actually anything. It's like they have snubbed Hans Zimmer, and they probably will continue to do so. Like, I just don't think this argument holds water when Hans Zimmer literally did not get nominated for a score he did last year. So, I don't know. What categories would you say 5 or all 10 nominees are locked up? Oh, at the Oscars? Ooh. Let me look at this. Oh, wait. Actually, I could probably think of an award where, at least I can think of a category where, like, the top 5 is locked up. Because there's not a lot of them, but adapted screenplay, it's the top 6. Because I don't know, that last spot is going to be really tricky between Train Dreams, No Other Choice, and Frankenstein, and I really do think Frankenstein could be the vulnerable one, but again, it's not. I think international feature is kind of locked up. I just do not see how it's not this top 5, because like all these movies are doing so well, whereas all these other movies, their only bet is best international feature. That's their only bet right now. So I don't know about that. And honestly, at this point, animated feature, I think it has to be locked up to this 5. Like, genuinely, like, because of the lack of competition, it's like, how is it not? I mean, In Your Dreams, yeah, that did get Critics' Choice, but also Elio got Critics' Choice. So it's like, yeah. And, like, I think because of the lack of competition, like, animated feature is just locked up. There's not really much room for anything else. But even everything else, it's like, those are probably the only locks I would consider, because, you know, like, yeah, these are probably the only ones I would consider to be like actual locks, like locks, you know? Marty Supreme should win casting, in my opinion, but it won't. Alright. I mean, yeah, it probably won't win casting. But their leading actor won with the film. But again, it's like, yeah, wait. Yeah, this is probably a while ago, though. Oh. Shout out, shout out to Red Spice for the gifted sub. Too much in that too thick into award season when there were so many members videos coming out. I've never had to pay for a membership because of gifted subs. Well, again, thank you, Red Spice, and for gifting all these memberships. We, again, like, helping keep the Hannahcast base strong. Ado is a live-action short film that was shortlisted for live-action short film and is the expected frontrunner. Oh. Hans Zimmer was stumped for the best score of his career, Driving Miss Daisy. Oh, wait, Driving Miss Daisy missed score. That won Best Picture. Huh. Fun fact, Tom Cruise, Renee Zellweger, Meryl Streep, and Jack Nicholson and Julie Roberts are the only actors to have won all 3 Golden Globe acting awards for cinema. Oh, wait, it's for comedy musical actor, drama. So for comedy musical, drama, and supporting. Oh, that's interesting. Supporting actor is locked up. I would not say supporting actor is locked up. I would not say supporting actor is locked up at all. Because again, right now, it's, for me, it's the top 6, but admittedly, Sinners is kind of having a moment right now. And if SAG really wants to go all out for Sinners and nominate either Miles Caton or, oh my god, thank you, hold on, yeah. If they want to go all out and nominate either Delroy Lindo or Miles Caton, they could. Oh my god, thank you so much, Movie Guy, for the $5 super chat. Again, everybody, send, like, give that super chat a like and show your love to Movie Guy and send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. But yeah, what category do you think is the hardest to predict this year? For me, I guess maybe the hardest one to predict is supporting actress. Because I have, like, there is, like, I don't know. Because Amy Madigan's winning a lot of critics groups, but at the same time, there was also Tiana Taylor. Inga Ibzadar-Lilius is not really winning a lot. Honestly, I could probably, I'll probably even put Wunmi you know what? Screw it. I think Wunmi Masaku might be number 2. Even though she did not get nominated for the Golden Globe, she's winning a lot. She's about to tie Tiana Taylor with critics wins. So it's like, I think right now, hell, even in terms of nominations, like, the field is wide open for anyone to get in at this point. It's crazy. Yeah, supporting actress is wild, I would agree. If Ann Lee overperforms in BAFTA longlists, is there a chance it could rebound, maybe only above the line? If it was shortlisted for best film, that's big. That would be really, really good for it. Like, at that point, it would kind of become a little bit hard to deny, like, man, like, that would be it would be crazy if Ann Lee actually showed up in the BAFTA Best Film 10. Like, what do we do? If that would happen, what do we do? Because, like, my god. Masako at number 2 means Amy Madigan is number 7. Yeah. Amy Madigan, believe in Amy. I want to believe in her, but I just feel like she's too good to be true. She deserves to be in there. I've seen Weapons. She deserves to be in there, but I just want to play it safe. I want to play it safe right now. Why did Searchlight throw Rental Family away when Ann Lee is giving him Best Actress at best? Because Rental Family just wasn't really performing that well, even at TIFF. It couldn't crack the top 3, and the reviews were good, but they weren't, like, passionately, great reviews. So I think that was its problem. That was kind of its problem there. But at the same time, it's like with Ann Lee, they thought they may have had something, and I thought they may have had something too, because you could nominate it for a lot of awards, but it just seems like the industry just kind of rejected Ann Lee altogether. And at this point, I don't think, at least personally, I don't think Amanda Seyfried's getting in, especially with the fact that the shortlists absolutely hated that. Like, couldn't even make a song shortlist of 15. It couldn't even make a score shortlist of 20, even though Captain America Brave New World did. My god. Who do you think wins BAFTA supporting actress at this point? I'm thinking Inga takes it. I have no idea. I will say there is an argument to be made for Wunmi Masaku, because she's British, and Sinners is very strong in Best Picture. If Sinners wants to have a big moment, if they get, like, the ball rolling, I could maybe see a world where Wunmi Masaku wins. But again, there is also Inga Ibzadar-Lilius, maybe Tiana Taylor, because she's in the Best Picture frontrunner. Again, this race is so hard to call, and I think it's really, really difficult to figure out. Is Amy Madigan going to be the Demi Moore of this season? Might win several other awards, but eventually loses the Oscar in the end. Here's the problem. Amy Madigan's not in a Best Picture nominated film. At this point in the year, The Substance was very much locked in for a Best Picture nomination. Like, deadly locked in. Like, the moment it got 5 nominations at the Golden Globes, including Best Picture, Musical or Comedy, Director, and Screenplay, it was over. Like, it was over. The Substance was a Best Picture nominated film at the Oscars. That's when it happened. Weapons has not really done that. Right now, like, at the Golden Globes, aside from that stupid cinematic and box office achievement category, Amy Madigan was the film's only nomination. That was the film's only nomination. And at Critics' Choice, sure, he got original screenplay at the Critics' Choice Awards, but let's be fair here. We know it was just an accident, like, is going to get nominated for the Oscar. It's just that the Critics' Choice Awards don't really like international films that much. So it's like, I don't know. Do you think Ethan Hawke can be like Jeff Bridges in Crazy Heart and win Best Actor without his film in Best Picture? He's the same as Bridges when Bridges won. Both Hawke and Bridges have 3 daughters. I don't think the daughters thing has anything to do... I don't know why that's... Like, that has nothing to do with the stats whatsoever. I don't... Yeah. I don't know. I just don't know about Ethan Hawke. Like, it felt like there was, like, a point where, like, people were like, oh, maybe, you know, Ethan Hawke could win, but then, boop, no one cares. It kind of feels like no one cares anymore. But, yeah. I flipping hated Weapons. Madigan sucked. Oh, well, I disagree. Have you seen any of the shortlisted films yet? No, I have not. The shortlisted short films, I should say. I have not. Ann Lee's Oscar chances are more dead than the movement she started. Oh, yikes. What's your BAFTA 10? I have no idea. I need to make that. So, yeah. How would you react to F1 if F1 somehow got into Best Picture? I'd be like, huh? I would be like, what in the world? If Weapons gets screenplay, can you believe in Amy? I mean, sure. I mean, that's a pretty big category. The Secret Agent could also get original screenplay. And I will say, I am predicting The Secret Agent for screenplay because I do have it in Best Picture. I do have The Secret Agent in Best Picture, and I want to try to play it safe with Best Picture nominees for the most part. Ethan should win. I don't know. Like, I'm not gonna lie. The more I think about Ethan Hawke's performance in Blue Moon, the more it's a little bit corny, in my opinion. I wish Joel Edgerton was strongly in the 5. I mean, he could still get in. I mean, he definitely deserves it. Who's your dream Oscar pundit you'd like to collaborate with on a video? Well, obviously the Oscar expert. I think that's very, very obvious, like who's my number 1 Oscar pundit. I'm just too scared to ask. Yeah, that's another thing. Jeff Bridges swept the season. Like, he swept the season. And I just don't think Ethan Hawke is going to sweep. Like, I think it's going to be Timmy that takes Golden Globe and Critics' Choice because they kind of know that, hey, this is kind of going to be his moment. But yeah, I think Joel Edgerton gets in over Ethan Hawke since Train Dreams is stronger than Blue Moon. Yeah, I would probably, yeah, I could see that argument, maybe. Of You Seek, Amy Madigan. Oh, wait, what? Huh? What's your favorite Oscar win and nomination of all time? Well, I don't know. Like, it's kind of tough because it's like obviously I've not seen every Best Picture nominee. Hell, I've not even seen every, I don't even know if I would be even count myself in saying I've seen a ton of Best Picture winners. I mean, I've seen a lot of them, but I mean, most of them are kind of within this decade. No, not this decade, but like the 2020s and the 2010s. I've seen every Best Picture winner now, like within that time frame, and a few of them, you know, within like the 2000s and like a couple in the 90s. So like, I don't know. It's kind of tough because it's like, because there's some where it's like very deserving, but you also kind of knew they were getting nominated. But it's also, so I don't know. It's kind of a trick question, or not a trick question, but it's kind of a hard question to answer. I mean, I will say, obviously Jurassic Park winning Best Visual Effects was very deserved. I mean, it had some of the most groundbreaking visual effects of all time. But I don't really know how to answer that question. Let me know in the comments or in the chat what you think. What if Amy Madigan wins on Sunday? How would you react? I'd be like, oh, wow. Oh, wow. Again, like, I just don't know how to feel. I just don't know. If You Seek Amy Madigan. I don't know what you mean. Did anyone know who Amy Madigan was before who Amy Madigan was before Weapons? She is a previous Oscar nominee, but I've never heard of her before Weapons. Clayton Davis said in a Reddit AMA that he feels Ethan Hawke is this year's Jeff Bridges. Bridges was nominated against Jeremy Renner and the Best Picture winner, The Hurt Locker, like Hawke and DiCaprio. I don't know. I mean, also, Clayton Davis does also make some pretty bold predictions. Like, I remember he predicted Blue Beetle for visual effects. I'm like, Blue Beetle for visual effects. I mean, yeah, it did get very good reviews, but Blue Beetle, like, that of all superhero movies gets visual. I don't know. I don't know if I think it, like, I don't know if I believe it, if I believe predictions are that bold. So I don't know. You mean the songwriter Jeremy Renner? Yeah, I wish. Although I will say, I wish there were an app where we could talk more about Jeremy Renner. Like, that would be wonderful. I personally don't mind any of the best lead actors winning. I wish Lee Byung-hun was in the 5. Oh, that'd be cool. What's some of your favorite performances of the year? Well, I guess we could look into Award Expert. Some of my favorite performances of the year. Tonatia was fantastic in Kiss of the Spider-Woman, even though I thought that movie was kind of mid. Eva Victor in Sorry Baby was fantastic. Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs I'd Kick You was fantastic. Daniel Day-Lewis should be nominated for Best Actor for Anemone. He was fantastic in that film, and the fact that the Golden Globes didn't even nominate him is really sad. Amy Madigan for Weapons was great. Adam Sandler really impressed me in Jay Kelly. Like, I didn't like Jay Kelly that much, but I thought his performance was very, very layered, and I was very interested. Hell, I thought the movie should have been about his character instead of Jay Kelly. Like, his character was way more interesting. But yeah. I'm hoping for both an Amy and Rose Byrne win with which is a little too delusional considering both films won't likely get their film's Best Picture nominations. Yeah, I just Amy Rose, Sonic. It's Sonic. But yeah, I don't. That'd be really funny. I've seen a total of 62 Best Picture winners. Ooh, 62. You've seen all the Best Picture winners. Wow. Like, I really need to see all the Best Picture, because that's perfect for, like, a tier list video. So, yeah. The movie is shite, but Daniel Day-Lewis is awesome in Anemone. He would be a worthy Best Actor nominee. He really would. Like, hell, if he won for Anemone, I wouldn't be upset. Because it's like, hey, you know what? He's the GOAT for the reason. He's the GOAT for a reason. Like, my God. Since Daniel Day-Lewis won't get in for Anemone after the Globe snub, do you have to say bye to Anemone? Yeah. Bye, Anemone. Bye. Which is sad, because I don't want to say bye, because I thought the movie was kind of decent. But again, Daniel Day-Lewis was unbelievably good in it. What feeling do you like more? Getting a prediction right, or getting surprised by a win? I guess it depends on if the surprise win is a good surprise or not. Like, if I wasn't expecting something, I'm like, oh, yay, it turned out in my favor. I guess maybe that. I guess maybe I would rather be surprised I have a good surprise win. Because I'm like, yay, I like the right thing won. Like, because yeah, I did get, what's her name? Mikey Madison correct for the lead actress win at the end of the day, but I still didn't feel good about it because it's like, well, I still would have rather Demi Moore won. I mean, Fernanda Torres for I'm Still Here would have been my pick, but she was never going to win. My pick, but so yeah, she would never have won, but I would have at least preferred Demi Moore. But yeah. You have Tiana Taylor winning Critics' Choice? Yes, I do, actually. With a Rose Byrne win at the Golden Globes? Alright, yeah, that'd be cool. Unironically, 1967 is one of the best years in cinema history. Ooh. Movie Guy. I've seen 552 of the Best Picture nominated films. Jesus, how much time do you have? I wish I had that kind of time. For the 100th Oscars, you should rank all 100 Best Picture winners. That's what I'm trying to do. I want to try to do that. When is Daniel Day-Lewis not unbelievably good? That is true. You are Demi Moore. You carry her flame. Can BAFTA save Daniel Day-Lewis? I don't know if they're gonna save him because like Anemone is just a film that just does not exist at all. So it's kind of, I don't know. What's your lock for Best Picture? I mean, in terms of nominations, like my locks to get in, it's like I don't see how these are ever shaped. Like I don't think these ever could go away. One Battle After Another, Sinners, Hamnet, Marty Supreme, Sentimental Value, It Was Just an Accident, and Frankenstein. Those are the ones that are locked. I feel confident in Bugonia, but there is a world where that could slip. Secret Agent and No Other Choice, they could slip as well, so yeah. Oh my god! Movie Guy with the gifted memberships! Thank you so much! My god! Noah Kaser got a membership. Crowleen got a membership. Kieran Curtis got a membership. Paul Borkerding got a membership. And Zacho Pork 1957 got a membership. Everyone, send those blue hearts towards Movie Guy. Thank you very much. And I'm not gonna lie, this is legitimately gonna really help us late, like, you know, in January, because like we're gonna be okay. Actually, probably more likely gonna help us in February. Really, we're trying to raise as much money today as we can through super chats and gifted memberships today, so that because I'm not gonna lie, work's not going great. You know, there's just less work to go around and stuff. So and so like we're gonna be good for January, but again, the way YouTube payments work is, whatever money you get in a month, you're gonna get that the next month. So we're gonna be okay for January. It's just February is gonna be tricky, and the YouTube payments come in around the end of the month. Around the end of the month. So all this will be coming in at the end of January. So that, like, all this really does help, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going to see how much we can get. Again, I'm hoping we can get like 20 memberships and 20 super chats. We're already at, 7 out of 20 super chats. So that's great. So yeah, thank you so much. Anyways, let's get on with the fun stuff again. Watch out for Surratt in picture. I just don't know. If Surratt got in the BAFTAs, I would very much consider that. But God, there's so many international films in already. It's like that. Like how many could possibly? How many could? What was it? Neon possibly get in? Margot Robbie called Jacob Elordi the Daniel Day-Lewis of his generation when talking about their new movie Wuthering Heights. For me, I feel like the Daniel Day-Lewis of his generation is probably Timothée Chalamet, which I know is funny, it's weird, but it's like he's genuinely the best actor of his generation in my opinion. And I feel like if he continues going at it, like he could end up being one of the best actors to have ever lived. Let's see. Remember when folks were seriously considering Sydney Sweeney as a potential nominee? Yeah, that did not end up happening. Yo, thank you so much, Marshako, for the pretty much like nearly $10 super chat. Obviously, it's like still, like, thank you so much, everyone. Give Marshako's super chat a like, and also send in those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thank you so much. Are you doing a watch-along of Critics' Choice? I'm not going to do a watch-along of Critics' Choice. But, however, I am going to do a pre-game show. I'm going to do a pre-game show of Critics' Choice, which is going to be like a couple of hours before. Maybe a couple of hours, a couple of hours is probably good. A couple of hours before the Critics' Choice Award starts. And I'll probably also, I'll probably end it like 30 minutes before the show, so I can basically like rest myself up a bit, stretch a little bit, get something to drink, maybe get a little bit of a bite to eat, all that stuff. So it's not going to be a watch along because I don't want to risk any copyright stuff. But however, I will be on for the pre-game show, so stick close to that. But yeah. Christian, believe in 5-Eon. Look, I'd like to, but I just don't think it's happening. And also, like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I would like Begonia to get, like, I think I think the other problem with 5-Eon getting in, like, you would have to take out, I think at that point you would have to take out Begonia, and I just can't do that. I just can't predict Begonia to miss right now. Actually, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay, so it would have to be Begonia that misses, because Frankenstein is absolutely not missing. I don't know. I just don't think Begonia is going to miss right now. We are Hannah. Okay, I know it says Christian Hannahcast, but it's gonna flow better if we say Hannahcast. We are Hannahcast. We carry the flame. But yeah, Lil Timmy is overrated in my opinion. Yeah, I do disagree. I think Timmy is really quite phenomenal as an actor. I think if The Bride is fantastic, it will happen in picture. Here's the problem: the moment they put The Bride in March, I think that was a death sentence. It's like, oh, they do not have faith in this movie. They do not have faith in this film at all whatsoever. Jesus. For me, the best actor of all time is still Kevin Kline. I don't know. I do like. But I don't know. For me, it's still got to be Daniel Day-Lewis, maybe. Josh O'Connor acts circles around Little Timmy. Again, I have not seen Marty Supreme, but we'll have to see. And for some reason, Annie Rude, your comment is not showing up, even though there's nothing really wrong with it. I'll just read it off right here. Not sure if you've commented on this yet, but what are your thoughts on Quentin Tarantino calling Paul Dano the weakest actor in SAG and the limpest in the world? That's weird. Like, Paul Dano's an amazing actor. Like, I don't know. And also, didn't Quentin Tarantino, like, also diss, like, Matthew Lillard for, like, no reason? It's like, who hates Matthew Lillard? But also, and Paul Dano, it's like, Paul Dano's an amazing actor. I do love, like, how, like, everyone, like, despite the fact that, you know, Quentin Tarantino's, like, the big celebrity and whatnot, everyone just rallied up behind Paul Dano, even a bunch of other celebrities were like, and they're like, hey, Paul Dano's amazing, leave him alone. It's like, he didn't deserve this. But yeah, I'll be on for the pregame. Hell yeah. Jessie Buckley should also be in the future GOAT actress conversation. I think she needs to win a couple of Oscars. At least to win a couple of Oscars. Then we could maybe have that conversation. Maybe. You can do a watch along without streaming the actual show. Just stream your face like you're doing now. Here's the problem. I want to have a little bit of the audio. I want to have a little bit of the audio playing, and at least with the video, I can, you know, at least with the video, I can edit around that and stuff and kind of dance around it. But with the, with streaming it, that's a little bit harder. So I don't know if I'm able to do that. I think Begonia gets in. I also think Jesse Plemons gets in too. I just don't know if Jesse Plemons is strong enough. I don't know. Christ, I can't spell. It's fine. I can't either. Go to sleep, living man. What does that mean? What's your favorite streaming service? I don't know. I'm not really sure. What if The Bride is Jessie Buckley's Catwoman and people stop... What? Jessie Buckley's Catwoman is people stop taking her seriously. I don't know, because also you have to understand with the internet back then, it's like the internet was so different back then with Catwoman. It's like I don't know how Halle like Catwoman kind of really hurt Halle Berry's career, even though that's not really fair because I thought she was fine in the film. It's just like, and I think even her casting was very good, but she just worked with the worst script and directing imaginable. And you know, especially back then, you know, like it was more okay to, you know, dunk on women for roles. And I'm not saying that doesn't still happen now, but people are at least a little bit nicer nowadays. So I don't know. I just don't think like The Bride is gonna like tank Jessie Buckley's career. I don't think so. Thank you, Movie Guy, for the super chat. Everyone, send a like. Uh-oh. Oops. Okay, good. Whew. Everyone, send Movie Guy a like with that super chat. And also, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thank you very much, Movie Guy, for the support. Anyways, if there was a biopic of your life, who would you want to play you? I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I'd want someone younger than me because, okay, like, I know people will say like, oh, well, I want Keanu. Like, I remember like when Markiplier was like, I don't know, get Keanu Reeves, but it's also like Keanu Reeves is like really old, like compared to Markiplier. It's like if it were me, I'd probably just cast someone like young. It probably would have to be someone I just don't know exists right now, because obviously you'd kind of want a younger person to play you, considering it's based around past events, if that makes sense. I have zero issues with Halle's Catwoman. She was a total goddess. I mean, yeah, like, the movie was garbage, but it wasn't her fault. I think in a better movie, like, if she was given a better script and she was just in a better movie, she would actually be a very good Catwoman. Like, genuinely. I think she would have been an amazing Catwoman. Like, the casting was just not really the issue. It was just the movie was terrible. Lil Timmy is Hannahcast. Timmy's 30, and I'm not. So, like, I'm younger than Timothy Chalamet, so I don't see that. So yeah. Timmy, hasn't won any Oscars, and you're already calling him the GOAT. Buckley already has a nomination on her resume. I didn't say he was the GOAT. I'm saying he could become the GOAT. I said he has the makings of becoming the GOAT. Buckley, I'm not saying she can't be. I'm not saying she can't become one of the GOATs. I just want to see a little bit more. And also, if we're going by nominations, I mean, Timmy has 2 Oscar nominations and a SAG win. So it's like, so it's a little bit different. So, and again, I'm not saying Buckley can't become one of the GOATs, but I'm not even saying Timmy's one of the GOATs. I'm just saying I want to see, they're both young in their careers, and I just kind of want to see them grow up into becoming the actors that they're going to be. Even though, like, I say grow up as if they're like very, very young. I mean, no, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I want to see where their career takes them. Tarantino is just trying to stir up drama to stay relevant, and definitely Team Dano and Lillard. Yeah, I just don't understand what Tarantino's trying. I just feel like if you're a big a big name filmmaker and whatnot, you just should not trash on other directors, other actors, or other directors' movies and stuff. I know, and granted, this is not as personal. But I kind of had the same problem with Martin Scorsese trashing on comic book movies. It's like, dude, that's not your place. Like, it's not your place to trash on other people's work. Like, let the fans do it. Like it's just rude, and it's just, like, you're trying to stir up drama. Just don't do it, man. Again, Tarantino just made it worse by making it personal by just singly calling out Dano as like one of the worst actors in the world. Which, Jesus Christ. It's just rude. It's just, why? It doesn't cost anything to be nice, or at least, just not be a total asshat, Emma Stone is already in the GOAT actress convo. Maybe, even though, granted, I personally just did not really think she deserved to win for Poor Things, but that's me. Paul Dano is in Florian Zeller's next movie, Bunker. Hopefully, Bunker is more like the father than the son. I have no idea what, especially with how polar opposite the reviews were for the father and the son. It's just kind of like, Go to sleep, living man is the opposite of wake up, dead man. Exactly. Let's see. Jacoby Jupe as Hannahcast. I don't think Jacoby Jupe looks anything like me. Hannahcast's mustache is like Mora's mustache in The Secret Agent. Yeah, that's something people always bring up. That's like, wow, you look like him from the 70s in The Secret Agent, huh? And it's like, now that's just kind of become me. Wagner Moura as Christian Hannah in the new motion picture biopic casting Christian. I guess he'd have to play. Well, it's weird because I'm not even Latino, so it's like that's problem number one. He's also probably much older than I am. And the funny thing is, you look at pictures of Wagner Moura, he actually doesn't really look like me. He doesn't really look like me. It's just that one. It's just that I have not seen The Secret Agent, but when you look at that one picture where he's just kind of mostly clean cut with the mustache and all that, he does kind of look like me. But it's only that specific look. But it's just weird in general. He just does not look like me. I think Marty was trying to say he wishes more original movies were made. I mean, you can say that, but you don't go into the whole thing. But even then, it's like that's not really what he was saying. He was saying, "Oh, there's too many comic book movies being made," and it's like, well, there's not really. Like when you compare the amount of comic book movies that come out, it's like there's like not hell. I think even in 2019 there wasn't that many of them. I mean, yeah, they made a lot of money, but that's not really that's not that's just like an after thing. I was like, I don't know, like, yeah, but art is criticism. I mean, true, but at the same time, it's like, it's one of those things where when you're in that field, it's just not best to step on anyone's toes like that, because again, it's just not classy. It's just kind of rude that way. I'm not saying you have to lie. Like for example, if Martin Scorsese just didn't like comic book movies, he'd be like, it'd be better if he just went, they're not for me, but I could see why other people would like them. All right, cool. But like trying to like go on a whole rant about them, and it's just not professional. And again, when going with, and although maybe the one thing you could, if you really just don't like Paul Dano's acting and you're like a big director, just don't say anything. Just don't comment on it whatsoever. Like what possibly could have prompted him to say that Paul Dano is like one of the worst actors in the world? Like what? And look at all the remakes and sequels we're getting next year. But there's also a ton of original films that are coming out next year too. It's just we don't know about most of them because they're obviously not going to be as recognizable as, you know, as the remakes and sequels. So it's like, What if Jennifer Lawrence wins drama actress for Die My Love? Okay, then we're totally in Looney Tunes land. Because like, what? You're not Latino? What? I mean, you joke about that, but people actually do think that. Like, for some reason, especially growing up in school, like I guess you could have considered me racially ambiguous, because people did not really know what race I was. Some people thought I was biracial, like of being black and white, which I'm not. People thought I was Latino. Some people thought I was Middle Eastern, but I'm just like, nope, just white. I mean, I did initially think I was part Native American because that's what my dad told me, but then later in my adult life, I actually took an ancestry DNA test, and it turns out I didn't have a single bit of Native American in me. So what was my dad on about? Like, he just got it completely wrong, and I just don't understand it. Like, how are you that off base? There wasn't even like 1%. There wasn't even like 1% of me that was Native American. It's like, so yeah, no, I'm just extremely white. I just happen to, maybe, I guess I tan well, but yeah. When a famed director will totally trash on stupid auteur directors and Chris Nolan fans for not being able to differentiate a screenplay from the actual directing job, cinematic staging. Oh. Florian Zeller's next movie will be called The Holy Spirit because his first 3 films will be The Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. That's what I'm saying. He should, even if it's just a comedy, like, just have your third film be The Holy Spirit. We are the movers of Arabia. We move Arabian stuff. What is happening right now? Artists step on toes on the time. The Hollywood industry is already the Wild West. I mean, they do, but there's a difference between acknowledging that they do and saying that they shouldn't. You know, like, yeah, they do that. That doesn't mean they should. By the way, I wish to release my feature films on September, my birth month. Is this good for Oscar prospects? It depends on like what kind of film. Like, it depends on the film, because September's not September is like kind of in that weird spot where it's like it's not long enough to like generate a ton of buzz like Sinners, but it's also not very recent enough to like build up immediate hype like West Side Story and stuff like that. So I don't know. It's a bit of a gamble. Are you 50 Shades of White, Mr. Cast? I love how you're calling me Mr. Cast, as if Cast was my last name. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know I'm like mostly English. There's a little bit of me that's Irish. There's a little bit of me that's Norwegian. There's a little bit of like basically I'm just I think my most recent thing said that I was partly French Canadian. So I was like, huh. Is Kate Hudson closer to the Oscar than Amanda Seyfried? I'd say maybe. Because at least Song Sung Blue made a shortlist at the Oscars, which was, cinematography. One Battle After Another and The Substance came out in September. I mean, yeah, that's true. Again, it really depends on the film itself, really. The name's Cast. Hannahcast. Yeah, again, assuming that Hannah is my first name, not my last name. Again, love these assumptions. Love these assumptions. How many super chats are we at right now? Like, my God. Wow. Jesus, guys, like, we're nearly halfway through the super chat goal. This is amazing. We're 9 out of 20 away. Oh my God. And now we are at the halfway point. Thank you so much, Red Spice, for the super chat. My God, everyone, send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis towards Red Spice and give Red Spice's message a like. Thank you so much, Red Spice, for the support. Oh my God, we're doing so well today. Oh my God, good luck. Jesus, thank you so much, Red Spice, for the super chats. Again, wow. What can I say? Like, that is amazing. Jesus, everybody, send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis. If you're a member, send those emojis to Red Spice. Thank you so much. We are now very much over the halfway point in terms of super chats. Jesus Christ. What in the world? Another $2 super chat. Thank you so much, Red Spice. Again. Jesus Christ. My God. Thank you so much. If you'd work at cinema, would you sign your films as written and directed by Christian Hannahcast or a film by Christian Hannah? Probably Christian Hannah. Like, I don't know about Hannahcast. I'd probably just go by Christian Hannah or something like that. Good luck next year. Well, thank you very much, Red Spice, again, for the super chats. My God, that is like... This is really helping out a lot. Oh my God, and the 5 gifted memberships. You are, like... Red Spice... What the hell? That's awesome. Thank you so much. Like, you gifted memberships to... Sharvy Max, the legendary movie critic, Kayla Sanders, Arsenal Fan Service, and Bugga. I think Bugga is in the Oscar Expert server, I think. My God, thank you so much. Like, this is amazing. Thank you so much for all that. Like, that, like, everyone, send the blue Hannahcast heart emojis to Red Spice. That really again, it goes a long way to help out. Thank you all so much. Jesus, CJ13 Goat, and thank you for the $2 super chat. I'm in your wall. Like, what? Hold on, let me look. I'm in your walls and ceilings, Christian Hannah. Jesus, thank you so much, ZJ13 Goat. And well, if you're in my walls and ceilings, then hello. My God, thank you so much. ZJ13 Goat. That really does mean a lot. My God. And I'm trying to think of what, oh yeah, we could also probably talk about, like, Critics' Choice. Because the Critics' Choice Awards are coming up this weekend, and we're going to talk about the Critics' Choice Awards a little bit more. But what categories do you guys want to talk about when it comes to the Critics' Choice Awards? Because again, right now I think it's a little bit too late for Sinners to perform, like, Best Picture winners. Oh no, I think it's a bit too late for I think it's a bit too late for Sinners to start winning Best Picture at Critics' Choice. I feel like it's gonna, if Sinners wants to win Best Picture, it would need the help of the guilds. So, but right now, I think right now it's, like, looking pretty good for One Battle After Another. I'm charging my phone and my battery's at 66. Ah! Damn it. 667, huh? How could you? How could you, ZJ13 Goat? How could you? I feel like Jordan will win Critics' Choice. I don't know. I mean, here's the thing. Michael B. Jordan was winning the most with critics, but at the same time, it wasn't like by a huge landslide. Jesus Christ, Movie Guy. Okay, I'll get to Movie Guy's question in here in a second, but I don't know. I think it's still probably going to be Timmy. Because, like, it's not like, you know, it's not like Michael B. Jordan was, like, absolutely taking it away with critics. Like, it's not quite like that. But, I mean, there is a chance. There's definitely a chance that could happen. And, oh my god, everyone, give not only the blue Hannahcast heart emojis to Movie Guy, but also give Movie Guy's message a like. What does Movie Guy to say here? Who will win supporting actor at the Critics' Choice, the Globes, and the Oscars? I think it's just going to be a sweep of Benicio del Toro, to be honest. I think even if One Battle After Another were to lose Best Picture, Benicio del Toro would still win supporting actor, because he's kind of like the only one that people he's the only one that people are really latching onto right now, I feel. So there is that. Yeah. What win at Critics' Choice would shock you the most? PTA losing Best Director or Buckley losing Best Actress? PTA losing Best Director. Because you could make an argument for Rose Byrne winning Best Actress. Because she is kind of tying in there with, you know, with Jessie Buckley winning Lead Actress. But PTA, at least, I mean, okay, even right now, you know, PTA is doing extremely well with, like, director wins. Like, as of right now, PTA has 20 wins and Ryan Coogler has 12 wins. I don't think, like, and keep in mind, I'm not exactly sure when Critics' Choice voting closes. But regardless, I think it's a bit too late for Ryan Coogler. Even then, it's like Paul Thomas Anderson's still winning the most right now. By a pretty decent chunk. But still, like, if One Battle, like, if Ryan Coogler were to win Best Director over PTA, things got real. Things will have gotten real right now. Could Amy Madigan sweep? I mean, there could, maybe, but I just don't think so. Again, like, it's one of those things where, like, Amy Madigan is just so not in a Best Picture nominated film. She's just so not in a Best Picture nominated film. That's the problem. And so, like, at least with, like, you know, with Kieran Culkin, like, A Real Pain was, like, maybe in the, was in the conversation, maybe 11, maybe number 12. But Weapons is just not that strong. I just don't think so. Non-movie question. What food do you eat the most on a frequent basis? Not gonna lie, probably ramen. Because it's it's mostly what I can afford. So it's like, yeah. I mean, yeah. Again, West Virginia sucks and I want to get out of the state. So yeah. Christian, in the scenario where if Timmy wins 3 out of 4 of the major precursors, but Leo only wins 1 of either SAG or BAFTA, who wins the Oscar? Leo. Again, like, at that point, you have to go with who is, like, because, like, One Battle After Another is still majorly strong. And if One Battle After Another wins Best Picture, you bet your ass that Leo can win lead act. Hell, even right now, if One Battle After Another holds on to frontrunner status, Leo can still win. Like, he can absolutely still win. Like, my God. So yeah, like, I think this is something that even, you know, Adriano Caparuso and I talked about when we were doing our Critics' Choice predictions. It's like, he was like, if Leo takes either SAG or BAFTA, I'm switching to Leo. Like, right now we're doing Marty, but he said if Leo gets either SAG or BAFTA, I'm switching to Leo because like that, like you do not want to doubt the film that is so strong in Best Picture, like that strong in Best Picture. And again, right now, and I do agree, right now I do think Timothée Chalamet is winning right now, but that could change. All it takes is for Leo to start showing some strength somewhere. Like, my God. So Timmy has to sweep to win. Probably, yeah. Unless, like, somewhere random where he loses. Like, let's say, like, I don't know. If Wagner Moura took BAFTA, would I still... I don't know. Okay, that would be random, but okay. But basically, yes, I think Timmy needs to sweep in order to win. I think that's kind of, yeah. I predict that Sir Christian Hanna will win the Oscar for Best Director once he adapts the SpongeBob musical. Yes, and I'll get Coleman Domingo his supporting actor win for playing Mr. Krabs, or maybe Keith Habersberger for playing Squidward. Had chicken broccoli Alfredo around the same time, around the time the stream started. Ooh, chicken Alfredo sounds great. Alphabet bias plus one bet after another domination. I don't believe in alphabet bias. I really do not believe in alphabet bias whatsoever. I think it is purely coincidental. I think it's going to be purely, I think that's just like purely coincidental. So yeah. I don't know, because I just don't think people vote, oh, well, this person has a letter that's more like this. It's like, no. I think it's a bit silly. I don't really take it seriously. But, yeah. What was your favorite character in a film this year? My favorite character? Ooh. Let me see. My favorite character... that's kind of tough. Actually, wait, I could look at, What are some of the ones that really stuck out to me? I'm not gonna lie, I really did like how they portrayed Reed Richards in Fantastic Four. I know that's random, like what? Like, him? But I don't know. It felt very personal to me, to be honest, that performance. Like, the way he kind of played it. Like, I don't want to go too much into it, but it's like... There are some things you could read into, there are some things you could read into Pedro's performance as, Pedro Pascal's performance as Reed Richards. You could read some stuff into that, and, you know, I did, and it, like, was very, very, like, it spoke to me very much. So, maybe Reed Richards and Fantastic Four. I know, again, very specific, I know, but it's like, yeah. When Colin Firth won his Oscar, all of his competitors had first names beginning with J. Yeah. When Adrian gives Leo his second Oscar, I'm gonna laugh. That would be funny if that happened. What if BAFTA and SAG both completely different, like in the Everything Everywhere All at Once year? It depends on who wins, though. Like who wins? Like who wins BAFTA and who wins SAG? That, like, in this hypothetical scenario with Red Spice, I want to know, like, because it really does entirely depend on who wins. Who wins? Yeah. Because I will say, if in terms of Best Picture, yeah, they don't really line up well at all, but in terms of the acting categories, they can, and sometimes do turn... They can, and oftentimes they do turn the tide. They turn the tide back to, they still held strong with Emma Stone. They still held strong with, with Mikey Madison. Like, they turned the clock with her. So it's like, yeah, again, like I said, it depends on what wins what and who wins who. SAG is a sinner's fest with Del Toro and Madigan. And Michael B. Jordan, oh my God, and Michael B. Jordan and Leo and Rose Byrne. That's, okay, so that wins SAG. All right, well, again, I guess, that would be, whoa, that would be very strange. Again, it would depend on who won BAFTA as well. BAFTA is Buckley, Timmy, Inga, and Mescal. Okay, what would happen here? Okay, well, if SAG gave Michael B. Jordan, well, if SAG gave Sinners ensemble and Michael B. Jordan. Wait. Oh wait, you said Michael B. Jordan / Leo. I need a little bit more specific because if Michael B. Jordan takes SAG and SAG gives, and SAG gives and SAG gives Sinners SAG ensemble, then I think Michael B. Jordan wins. But let's say they went with Leo. Well, then Leo. Well, but then again, I don't know because like I guess maybe I could still say because if BAFTA went with Timmy, but I feel like for Leo to win, like if one battle after another, again, it's also tough because it also depends on like who wins. Okay, who wins PGA? I guess. Like I guess it would also kind of go with that. It's very complicated, so I don't know. I think, yeah. So I'm not exactly sure. It is a good question though. What do you think is going to win PGA? Well, right now I'm still going to go with one battle after another because I want to play it safe. And also, everyone, give Movie Guy a like for the super chat. We are going to, send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thank you so much, Movie Guy. But yeah, who's going to win PGA? Right now I'm saying one battle after another. Again, Sinners is right there. And again, it also kind of depends on like how strong is its Oscar haul. Like let's say if Ryan Coogler gets snubbed out of director, I think Sinners is kind of done. It's like I don't think Sinners is winning Best Picture at that point because it's not that, because then it wouldn't be that strong. But if it gets the nominations it needs to get, then there is a legitimate good chance that Sinners could win PGA. If Sinners wins PGA and SAG, is it over? Yes, it is over. It will be over. Because at that point, Sinners will have won PGA, SAG, and Writers Guild, because there's nothing challenging it at the Writers Guild Awards, because its biggest challenger it was just an accident, but that's not eligible at the Writers Guild Awards. So, we're kind of looking at we are going to kind of look at the Writers Guild Awards to see and really the Writers Guild Awards, the only big competition that maybe Sinners could have is Marty Supreme, but I really don't think that's going to beat Sinners for original screenplay over at the Writers Guild Awards. So at that point, Sinners will have PGA, SAG, Writers Guild. Even if it loses Best Director at DGA, it's like, okay, well, what's going to happen is, they give Paul Thomas Anderson the Oscar for director, but Sinners has the big night as it's winning picture, original screenplay, maybe casting, and a bunch of tech categories. So at that point, yeah, if Sinners won PGA and SAG, it would be over. It would absolutely be over. Sinners can potentially be nominated in like 15 categories. I have Sinners in 15 categories. Oh, wait. This is the favorites. Yeah, I have Sinners in 15 categories, and I'm not even predicting it for visual effects. That's the thing. Like, I don't think visual effects is happening. It's just classic case of a film that gets nominated, that people kind of build up as like a Best Picture nominee in visual effects, but it just ultimately doesn't happen. I really don't think it's happening. So you're probably wondering, well, how do you have it getting 15 nominations? Well, I have it getting 2 songs. I think Last Time I Seen the Sun is going to get nominated alongside I Lied to You. Because Sinners is just not like a big visual effects film. I know they did the twin effects, but also every movie that has twins played by the same actor, it's always like twin effects. Like, I know they did the camera rig thing that they were doing, but from what I understand, that was like for one scene for like a few shots around like with the fight scene, and even then, I think that was like only really used for reference, lighting reference. So I just don't think Sinners is going to get visual effects. I just really do not think it's going to be that strong. I think Sinners is the nomination leader going into the Oscars. I'm predicting that and one battle after another. I don't think they're both going to get 15 nominations, but they both could. Oh my god, and the little Hannahcast emojis. Cold take. Paul McCartney's Live and Let Die is the best song of all time. I've never heard of it. If Writers Guild was still split between comedy and drama like in the 70s, then the winners would be Sinners, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Hamnet. I'm not sure if that last one is eligible. Yes, it is. The top... Honestly, guys, if you're going to predict Writers Guild nominations, if you're going to predict the Writers Guild nominations, the top 5 for adapted screenplay is stupidly easy. Like, in whatever order, I'm just kind of listing off the films in general. I'm not in order of predicting, but... Actually, let me look. Let me show you guys. I could literally just show you guys right here. Writers Guild Awards. It is just this... It is just this 5. One Battle After Another, Hamnet, Begonia, Train Dreams, Frankenstein. Actually, you know what? I think Superman is above Wicked for Good. But yeah, guys, like this top, genuinely, how is Writers Guild not going to be this top 4? No, this top 5. Like the only other film that's in contention for adapted screenplay at the Oscars is No Other Choice, and that's not eligible. But at the Writers Guild Awards, it's just this easy. It's just that easy. I don't know how anything else could get into the Writers Guild Awards for adapted screenplay. It's just locked up tight. So yeah, like this, like, so yeah, and obviously, so yeah, basically, yeah, that does make sense to me. Sinners, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, and Hamnet. If it was split between comedy and drama, that does make sense to me. But also, that would mean The Naked Gun could get nominated for comedy, which I'm not gonna like. The Naked Gun has a really great screenplay, really great, fantastic, you know, a comedic screenplay. Really, really good there. Love that. What the heck happened? Oh my god! Thank you for all your great content in 2025. Well, thank you so much, Red Spice, for the super chat. My god. Like, we're almost there in terms of the super chat goals. And in terms of memberships, like, how many gifted memberships do we have right now? Ooh, wait. Okay, so we got 15 memberships. So that means we're wow, wait. Yeah, I think that's maybe the case. I think we're like almost there with the super chats and the and the memberships. Obviously, we're going to still keep going, but still, if we can hit those goals, but still, thank you, Red Spice, for being here. You're a very much valued member of this channel, and Jesus, like, so really, and again, I hope you had a great 2025, and I hope 2026 is better for you and for everyone here. Thank you so much. And speaking of thank yous, Movie Guy with the gifted memberships. Jesus Christ, thank you. Like, Movie Guy gifted memberships to Ryan, Strawberry, Lee, and Shadow Soul. Oh my god. Oh, and also I3. Guys, thank you so much for the support. My god. And again, thank you, Red Spice, and thank you, Movie Guy. Thank you so much for your support. And the little Hannahcast Oscar emojis. Yeah, we do have those. Yeah, exactly. Guys, I'm Spaniard, and now we are in 2026. Oh, okay, so you're from Spain. Hey, Happy New Year to Spain. Thank you so much. Thank you, random guy from the internet. Happy New Year, Spain. That's awesome. again, I really hope 2026 is better. Because again, I'm not gonna lie, 2025 was maybe one of the worst years of my life. It was like soul crushingly bad. I just want I want 2026. My New Year's resolution for 2026 is to move out of West Virginia. I want to get out of here. I want to move to Pennsylvania. Like, I want to get, because this state sucks. I hate West Virginia. So yeah, like that's my goal. My New Year's resolution is to just get out of West Virginia. Cause it is just hopeless here. It is absolutely hopeless. What is this? Mainline Production says, in the first few years of the Writers Guild, there were 5 categories: Best Drama, Best Comedy, Best Musical, Best Western, and Best Film concerning the American scene. What? Best Film concerning the American scene? At the 4th Writers Guild Awards, they replaced the Western with Best Low-Budget Film. Oh, strange. I live in Spain without the S. Oh, pain. Oh, man. You live in pain? Oh, sorry about that, Mainline Productions. I really hope that we bring that to you, too. No, not pain. No, I hope we bring good and happiness to you. And, yay. Oh, my God. Oh, thanks for gifting me. I'm excited for this award season. Well, yeah. Thank. Like, who was the one that actually gifted you that? That was. I'm not exactly sure who that was, but still, I'm pretty sure it was either Movie Guy or Red Spice. But yeah. At the 5th Writers Guild Awards, they axed both film concerning the American scene and low budget film. Not surprised. At the 20th, they added an original screenplay category. Oh, okay. I like going through this history of the Writers Guild Awards. It's a lot of fun. I know that Superman. Jesus, Movie Guy, thank you for the 10 Canadian dollar super chat. What was your favorite animal performance in a film this year? Ah, man, I'm not sure what animal performances I did see. I mean, I know he's CGI, but I liked Crypto and Superman. I really liked him. Trying to see. I did not see Good Boy, sadly. I did not see Good Boy. I don't know. Does Crypto count? Does Crypto the Super Dog count? I want him to count. I love Crypto. We all love Crypto. I'm not gonna lie. Like, for the longest time, I thought Crypto was just a really stupid idea. But still, also, everyone, before I continue on, everyone give Movie Guys Super Chat a like. Send those blue Hannahcast heart emojis. Thank you so much. Okay, Crypto does count. Because Movie Guys saying Crypto counts. Okay, Crypto. Yes, Crypto. He's not like he's a very annoying. He can be a very annoying dog. In the words of Superman, he's a troublemaking dog. He's a dog, not a very good one at that. But he's out there alone, and I need to be there for him. And it's like, yeah, like I love Crypto. Crypto I never thought would ever work in live action, because it's just like they always kind of have like the same breed. It's always like this lab kind of dog, and it's like there's nothing really to. I don't know what it never really. I never really bought that. It never really sounded like anything that amazing to me. But then when they revealed what breed of dog he was going to be, he was just like this little tiny this little tiny mutt. I thought, okay, now I think Crypto's going to work. Crypto's going to work now, because like now now it just makes a big contrast, because this dog in normal circumstances would not be that threatening in any least. I mean, it'd be annoying, it'd bite your ankles and stuff, but it wouldn't be that bad. But now you take this thing and it now has the powers of the gods. It's like, okay, you're kind of screwed at that point, and it's gonna look really bad. Like, so now it's just like this tiny dog that could it just mess someone up, and it's just like, that's just by making the dog like just this little scrappy little mutt, I think that just makes it a lot funnier and a lot more interesting. So yeah. At the 16th and 18th, there was no category for musical. And at the 17th, only The Sound of Music was honored as a nominee. Good Boy was good. At the 22nd, they changed original to drama, adapted. Okay, but they changed to original drama, original comedy, and adapted comedy. God, that's so random and confusing. It's like, what? Yeah, and I'm pretty sure Superman. At the 37th, they removed the genre segregation, stuck with just original screenplay and adapted screenplay. Yeah, that's probably the way it should be. Real animals in films is just cruel. Feel bad for that doggo in Good Boy. That's why I haven't seen it. I think it's a little bit more nuanced. Like, I think there is a way, like there's definitely a way to like have animals on set where it's making sure that, hey, they're still taken care of. Like you can have animals on set. You just gotta make sure they're, being treated well. So yeah, like there are just some movies where you kind of just have to use animals, like real animals in the situation. Like, for example, if someone's riding on horseback, well, you kind of gotta have a horse to do that, and it's just not gonna look right if it's a CGI horse. So it's just like, whereas with something like Crypto, Crypto, like that needed to be CGI because it's like, Crypto is he's doing the most impossible things out there. It's like, what? He's like flying around. He's like doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So it's just, again, it's a lot more nuanced for me. At the first Writers Guild, I Remember Mama was nominated in 3 categories: Best Comedy, Best Drama, and Best Film Concerning the American Scene. It lost all of its nods. Oh, yeah, that just makes no sense to me. Like, what? The dog in Good Boy is the director's dog. Oh, that's fun. I need to see Good Boy. Although I will say it was a little bit annoying when people started unironically nominating, like the dog in Good Boy as like a legit like actor, like for Best Actor. It's like, okay, guys, it was a meme. We don't actually need to do this. All About Eve, the first film with 14 Oscar nods, was also nominated as both a comedy and a drama, winning as a comedy. What's the point in having the different categories if it's just going to be nominated for both of them? It's like, what? Good Boy is just okay as a movie, but the dog was very good. I can only imagine that the dog was very, very good. But yeah. Whew. But yeah, trying to think of what else. Oh yeah, Critics' Choice. I'm still trying to see what, where things could go. That could be like, I will say, I don't know. I guess there's not really too much to go off of. I guess the one thing I'm really looking at is, I think maybe the hardest one to call is gonna be Best Young Performer at Critics' Choice, because is it gonna be Jacoby Jupe or is it gonna be Miles Caton? Like, those two, oh boy, oh wow, that's good. Like, that's gonna be rough to figure out. What precursor are you most looking forward to? I don't know. I guess maybe. I guess the BAFTAs, because they're gonna be a little. They're gonna give some clarity to to a lot of categories in general. Even though they don't really match up with Best Picture that often, they usually don't. What were your issues with One Battle After Another? I thought it was just generally unfunny as a comedy, and yes, it is a comedy. Like, the people are saying, well, but it has drama. It's like, the way this movie is supposed to work is like a lot of dramedies. It has a bunch of comedy, so that when it gets to the dramatic stuff, you care about it a little bit more. You care about it more because that's just how these kind of movies work. And it is primarily trying to get a laugh out of you. I just did not find the comedy in One Battle After Another all that funny. It's not offensive or anything like that. A lack of laughter was just coming. There was just a lack of laughter coming out of me. That's the problem. So, yeah. And for a movie that's trying to be like kind of a comedy, it's like if it's not succeeding in the comedy aspect, then I'm kind of just disinterested in it entirely, because it's like it's not getting me to care whatsoever. So yeah. The Snake Pit and All the King's Men both won 2 Oscars, Best Drama and Best Film concerning the American scene. Oh. Bonnie and Clyde also won 2, Best Written Drama and Best Film Written... Best Film Written Directly for the Screen Original Screenplay. Oh. I've yet to see on VOD... 3 animated films I've yet to see on VOD are Ola, Frida, Lesbian Space Princess, and Little Amelie or the Character of Rain. I know for a fact Little Amelie is out is out on digital right now, and you should watch it. Little Amelie is fantastic. One of the so far for me, one of the best films of the year. I love Little Amelie or the Character of Rain. Have not seen Lesbian Space Princess. Actually, let me look at Lesbian Space Princess. Was that actually a theatrical release? Let's see. Oh, so it did get a theatrical release. So from what I understand, Lesbian Space Princess actually did get a US theatrical release. Okay, I might need to look out for that one. You mean Little M.I. Lie? Oh, yeah, that is true. I really enjoyed Little Amelie. Really, like, that movie was delightful. It made me a big cry. What the hell is Lesbian Space Princess? I need to see that now. Let's see. Let's look on Wikipedia, because that's always good. Lesbian Space Princess is a 2025 adult American animated sci-fi comedy film written and directed by Emma Hugh Hobbs and Leela Verghese in their directorial debut. And let's see what the... Oh, wait, no. Wait. I just realized it's showing the entire plot. So it seems like the reviews are very strong. Actually, we could go on to Letterboxd even. Actually, yeah, why don't we just go to Letterboxd? A space princess is thrust out of her sheltered life and into a galactic quest to save her bounty hunter ex-girlfriend from evil incel aliens. Very strong critic review. No, not critic reviews. Maybe not. Yeah, not critics, but it's like, you know, very strong. Letterboxd. Where's Rotten Tomatoes have this? A 98% of Rotten Tomatoes. So I don't know why it's not showing up on Letterboxd. Like, what? No, like, because I have this thing called Letterboxd Extras, which is supposed to show like the Rotten Tomatoes page and all that stuff. So I don't know what it's doing here. 98 on Rotten Tomatoes with a 7.5 out of 10. So all right, very solid. Combining a proudly queer coming-of-age story with a wild sense of humor, Lesbian Space Princess is a ruckus animated adventure with a big heart to go along with its rebellious spirit. But obviously, it seems like Rotten Tomato, not Rotten, but like audiences on IMDb got to it and they look. See, when you see something like this, when you see like the. Yeah, when you see a stack like this, you could tell the online trolls got a hold of the film. So, got a hold of the film and just started review bombing it. I'm not even going to look at what the reviews say because there's probably going to be a bunch of, homophobic garbage in there. So, yeah. Are you going to watch My Undesirable Friends, the 5-hour documentary? If it gets nominated, maybe I'll probably have to watch it, but... God, 5 hours long. Ugh. I barely have enough time in the day. Which movie this year made you cry the most? Okay, that's interesting. Let me look on my... Let me look at my 2025 films. Little Amelie made me tear up a little. Made me tear up a little. I really liked that. Let's see. Yeah, I guess maybe Little Amelie was the one that made me tear up the most. I really liked that. So yeah, probably Little Amelie. That was probably the one that made me tear up the most. Yeah. It has Richard Ruxburgh. I love him. Ooh. Oh yeah, and random guy. Oh yeah, random guy on the internet from the internet. Okay, for some reason I don't know why it flagged your comment. I'm sorry about that. Okay, there it is. Yeah. Again, I don't know why it flagged your message initially. That was like an automatic thing. I had nothing to do with it. I even said, "Hey, approve this message." And it just is not showing up on my screen, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah. Which is better, Naked Gun or Weapons? Ooh. Right now I'll say Weapons, but I do want to rewatch The Naked Gun. Because The Naked Gun is really, really funny, and I'm wondering if it's going to be even better when if I were to rewatch it. Because I really do like that movie. Yo, movie guy! Thank you for the super chat. My God, thank you. What documentaries have you watched this year? And what was your favorite? I have not watched any documentaries because I've been so busy trying to focus on the narrative films. I do need to try to see some documentaries. I definitely want to try to see The Perfect Neighbor. But yeah. But still, thank you so much, movie guy. Everyone. Put the blue Hannahcast heart emojis if you are a member. Is your gun naked, Mr. Cast? ZJ13 Go. I want to ask you, do you know what the joke is in The Naked Gun? Like why The Naked Gun is a joke? I want you to I really want you to think about what The Naked Gun is supposed to mean as ZJ13 Goat. Like, why they're calling it that. Because, like, it's I'll tell you this. It's a reference to something. It's a reference. A Perfect Neighbor is anger-inducing, so be warned. Oh, I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure it's going to be very anger-inducing. Ooh. My God, we are almost at the goal. We are almost already at the goal of the super chats, and we don't even have and I'm not even stopping, and I'm not even going to stop the stream at that. It's like I want to keep going. I love this conversation. My God, 20th. Thank you so much to ZJ13 Goat for the goal, for helping us achieve the goal. My God. We have reached 20 super chats. Everyone, give ZJ13 Goat a like and send those blue heart Hannahcast emojis. ZJ13 Goat's way. We did it. What was the most super chats you've ever gotten in a live stream? Probably this one, if I'm going to be completely honest. Maybe I think this is the one. Like, seriously, guys, thank you so much. This means so much to me. Again, because work's not going great. I'm still wondering, like, how much we're going to need entirely, but this definitely helps. This absolutely is helping us. And again, we don't even have to stop here. We're just going to keep streaming. I'm probably free. I'm not saying I'm going to stream until 11 p.m., but I can go for a while at this point. What was the largest super chat you ever got? I think maybe was like 50. I think I got one that was like maybe $50, I think. Again, I'm assuming it was probably like a $50 super chat. Unless I'm wrong, unless I'm completely off base on that. But I'm not sure exactly. Did you see Mamma Mia? I've never seen Mamma Mia, actually. How many weeks do you think you might see Marty Supreme? Like 6 or 7 weeks. Ah! ZG13 GOAT! Ah! My God. 6 or 7 weeks, huh? My God. You goofball. You little goofball, you silly person. You silly little... You silly person. What's an indie film from this year that you loved that is not going to show up anywhere this award season? I'm not sure. What, like, not showing up anywhere, anywhere, yeah, no, I really, like, a lot of the films I have been seeing are the films that, you know, have gotten in places, so, I mean, there are some films that, you know, that I have seen that haven't been getting in anywhere that I thought could use some nominations, but even though I didn't love them, there's Mickey 17, which hasn't been doing anything, but I didn't love it. I thought it was okay, but there's some good tech elements that I really enjoyed about it. So I don't know. It's, yeah, so it's a bit of a hard one to answer. We getting a members only stream in the future? I could probably do one this Saturday, maybe. We could probably do that if you guys want that. Actually, let me see, like... Actually, we could probably... Honestly, we could do one this Friday. We could do... You know what? Yeah. This Friday, I'm going to do a members-only stream. So, keep your eye out for that. I don't see you liking Marty Supreme, to be honest. I think I will like it. I think I will like Marty Supreme. Because Marty Supreme... You know... I love Uncut Gems, and if people are saying, well, if you love Uncut Gems, you're gonna love this one. So it's like, hey, I actually do have a feeling I'm going to really like Marty Supreme. I actually do think I will. But I want to talk about this. Like, who do you guys think is going to win Best Young Performer? Have you seen The Testament of Ann Lee yet? No, I have not. I have not seen The Testament of Ann Lee. I want to. I really want to, but I'm probably not going to be able to see that until it's on digital, like most of these movies, to be honest. But I'm wondering, do we think Miles Caton is winning Young Performer at Critics' Choice, or is Jacoby Jupe winning? Because I think it's honestly deadlocked. I think it's deadlocked, like not deadlocked, dead tied. Like, cause like, it is hard to predict this. Because it's like, Miles Caton is in a much stronger Best Picture film and would probably more likely get supporting actor, and Sinners is going to get has more nominations than Hamnet. But also, Jacoby Jupe kind of fits the bill for a Young Performer award, but it's also like, could Miles Caton just still win that? I'm just not sure. I'm guessing Jacoby Jupe wins Best Young Performer. That could happen. Miles. Sinners just has more passion overall. I could see that, honestly. That is a good point. It just is tough, you know? It just is really, really tough. Which one is going to win? I do think it's going to be Miles Caton, but I'm not saying that's easy, because Jacoby Jupe could absolutely win this. I will say, if Miles Caton does win this, I think that really does help Sinners. I think that very much helps Sinners' case to win Best Picture. I mean, my God, man. Ugh. Kilometers Caton. Oh man, now we're just making units of measurement puns, I see. The Smashing Machine rhymes with Marty Supreme. Smashing Machine, Marty Supreme. It's a near rhyme, maybe, but I just have a feeling about Wicked for Good getting at least one win in each ceremony. I don't see that. Not because it's well liked, but for it's committed to telling a beloved story from Broadway. My God. Okay, we'll get to Sherry Sugar's here in a bit. My God. But I just have but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's really going to matter though. It's like winning one category in each ceremony. I just don't think that's going to happen. And plus, it's like, again, I would buy that if the movie was just remotely better, well received, and it's just not. Like, it's just, like, the reviews for the film are just not. And to be honest, I finally saw Wicked for Good as a big Wicked 1 fan. I love the first Wicked, 10 out of 10 for me. I have major problems with this movie. I have major problems with Wicked for Good. Like, big problems, like, just story structure-wise, in terms of character development, and also just being a musical. It's just kind of worse than Wicked in every regard. Oh my God. But still, yeah, I just don't think Wicked for Good's gonna win. But my God, thank you, Sherry Sugar, for the $5 super chat. My God, we're now going beyond. We're now going beyond 20. Like, this is like the 21st super chat. My God. Thank you so much, Sherry Sugar. Thank you for sharing excellent content and taking the time to do these. Hope you have a happy new year. Well, happy new year to you, Sherry Sugar. My God, thank you so much. Everyone, send in those blue Hannahcast heart emojis in the chat. We want to show big preach to the people sending in super chats and gifting memberships. We like, they legitimately help keep this channel afloat. Without you guys, really, like, without you guys, this would not be a thing. Like this channel would not. I would not be here without you guys. Seriously, it means so much to me. Thank you so much. Like, my God, man, this is crazy. We're like, thank you so much. Marty Mouser was the smashing machine in his movie. Again, I've not seen the movie, so no spoilers. I enjoyed Wicked for Good, and I hope you did. Like, I don't want people to dislike movies. It just didn't really work for me all that well. It's not terrible. It's a very middle of the road movie to me. The film director's names also rhyme. They don't rhyme. They just have the same name, Safdie. I'm not watching any other film this year. I could probably see that because I could probably understand that because you want to try get in on the stuff like the celebrations and whatnot. So yeah, rate Erivo and Grande's Wicked for Good performances out of 5 stars. It's kind of tough because they're also not being given that much to work with. I mean, I guess they're about as good as the first film, but it's also, I guess the other problem is that, like, you know, with Wicked for Good, there's not really much surprising you with the performances. Like, you know, it was like a fresh new thing to see, like, these two performers, you know, doing these songs and, you know, and acting their asses off. But it's also just like, it's just not much of a surprise anymore. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not fresh. Which I guess what I'm saying is, like, there's just not much to be surprised with the performances anymore. I guess that's kind of it. Yeah. Hannahcast is done for good. What? Done for good? Ugh. Do you think Die My Love will get any Oscar nominations? No, I do not. I do not think that Die My Love is going to get any Oscar nominations. I do not think so whatsoever. Now that you have seen Wicked, what can you see it possibly winning or actually win at the Critics' Choice or Golden Globes and Oscars? To be honest, I don't think it's going to win anything. Because, like, it's not going to win costumes again, or production design, or even makeup, because Frankenstein's going to win all those. Ariana Grande has not even been winning that many critics groups, so I don't think she's going to win supporting actress. I just don't think, and I honestly don't think the songs are going to get nominated, because everyone agrees that the songs in Wicked for Good are, like, some of the weakest part. Yeah. Like, I just don't know. So basically it's Wicked for mid. Yeah, that's kind of the case. Yeah. Why don't you think Marty Supreme is getting casting at the Oscars? I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling that Marty Supreme could just underperform a lot. Because I don't have it, I don't have Marty Supreme in for director. I don't have it in for score. And I don't know. I don't have it in for. There is a chance that I could just miss out on casting. Because I have more faith in One Battle After Another and Sinners. And Hamnet, I mean, well, for one, you gotta cast Jacoby Jupin. That's kind of like a big thing. Frankenstein, you're casting all these classic, literary characters. That's huge. And then casting a lot of these actors for The Secret Agent, I think that's going to pull the film through. Would you leave West Virginia to go to the Mickey 17 space colony as an expendable? No! Okay, I hate West Virginia, but I like living more. So, I don't know. Marty Supreme is getting casting. It's a giant ensemble full of non-actors, and it works. I mean, it could get casting, but I don't know. Like, I don't think we should be... Even I'm not confident in my picks, or in my predictions for casting. So, yeah, I don't know. Do you think Wicked would have done better if it had been released back-to-back last year? Maybe it would have had a higher chance of winning Oscars for acting if that was possible. Nope. I think the way they released it was probably the right call, because if Wicked for Good came out the same year as, as the first Wicked, then no one would, people would not be paying attention to how great the first Wicked was as much. Like, they would just, I think ultimately Wicked for Good being so disappointing would have overshadowed, Wicked, the first Wicked's quality, I think. Because I think this is why they released the films the way they did, and why they split it up into two movies. The first Wicked, well, that has all the good stuff that people like in it, so we can release it the first year. And then the second Wicked film, any nitpicks that people have over the first Wicked are going to be much worse than this one. So we can just bank on the fact that everyone loved the first Wicked and just release this, and hey, you know what? It's going to be all good. And it worked. I mean, the second film's not going to get anywhere near as much awards love as the first Wicked, but the first Wicked, basically Wicked, I think Wicked 1 also made more money than the second Wicked, so it's like, So yeah, I could see it missing director and score, but it's by no means a weak film for it to miss out more than that. The cast is arguably the highlight of the film. I just don't know. And also, none of the supporting actresses have gotten in so far. For casting, I think they would go acting category winners, so Sentimental Value, Hamnet, One Battle After Another, Marty Supreme, and Sinners, just because it will get a nom, maybe. Yo and Goldblum might ruin Wicked for Good's casting chances. Well, here's the thing. I don't think Wicked for Good is going to get nominated for casting, period, because all of the casting was done in the first film. The only bit of new casting that's in Wicked for Good is Coleman Domingo as the Cowardly Lion, and even then... he only has 2 lines in the movie, maybe 3, but he has from what I remember, I think he had only 2 lines. So it's that's the only new casting in the film. And I don't think they're just gonna go, well, they weren't able to nominate the first Wicked, so here we go. I don't think it's gonna happen because, one, I don't think craftspeople think that way. They don't really go for narratives like that. And 2, it would if you wanted that to work, maybe the movie should have been better, So, but also, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I actually think Jeff Goldblum was actually very good. I think he was even better in Wicked for Good than the first Wicked. I actually thought he was actually pretty good, and the last scene he's in, it's okay, this is one of Jeff Goldblum's better performances. But Michelle Yeoh, man, I love Michelle Yeoh. I think I would rather her win the lead actress Oscar over Cate Blanchett that year. Oh boy, I was not impressed with the performance in Wicked for Good. Hold on, I'm going to type something real quick. But yeah. Let's see. If Wicked for Good hypothetically gets into casting, does it increase its chances into getting into picture? I guess, but it's also just like, I just don't think it's happening. It won Best Foreign Film and was nominated for Art Direction. Oh, wait. The 8-hour-long film adaptation of Tolstoy's War and Peace by Sergei Bondarchuk was released in 4 parts throughout the year of 1968. It was still allowed to compete as a single film at the Oscars. Yeah, I don't know how that changes now, but we'll have to see. And it won Best Foreign Film and was nominated for Best Art Direction. Ooh, okay, that's cool. Why do you think the Academy is going to have 4 international films in Best Picture? Because they're doing extremely well. That's the problem. Like, Sentimental Value and It Was Just an Accident are kind of just locked in for Best Picture. There's not really any way around that because Sentimental Value is kind of getting in everywhere, even in at Critics' Choice, and is getting multiple acting nominations, including... And also, director is consistent, original screenplay is consistent. Accident, it's coming into the Oscars. Like, everyone knows that Jafar Panahi is going to win Best Director and is competitive to win original screenplay as well. So that's 2. And then you have No Other Choice, which I still have in Best Picture because the Critics' Choice Awards nominated No Other Choice for Best Adapted Screenplay. The Critics' Choice Awards do not like international films that much. They didn't even nominate Accident for original screenplay. They rather went with Weapons and Sorry Baby. And yet they did nominate No Other Choice for adapted screenplay. So there's that. And so I think as long as it gets the BAFTA Best Film 10, I think No Other Choice is solid. And also it performed very well at the Golden Globes too. Like, keep in mind, it was nominated for Best Picture Comedy Musical at the Golden Globes. And it was nominated for Best Actor in a Comedy Musical at the Golden Globes. That was big too. And keep in mind, it got that Best Picture Comedy Musical nomination over films like Wicked for Good, Jay Kelly, and The Testament of Anne Lee. And it's like, whoa, it actually got in. So, No Other Choice is a very safe bet. And with The Secret Agent, again, that Golden Globe drama nomination is very solid. That's a very solid thing to have. And also, Wagner Moura is probably going to win Best Actor in a Drama at the Golden Globes. And he's pretty secure for the nomination, especially if he got Critics' Choice. So, that's why I think four international films are going to get in at the Oscars for Best Picture, because they are just that strong. They're performing exceedingly well in above-the-line categories. I could see them going Secret Agent. I could see the Secret Agent happening, but I don't see enough passion for them to do No Other Choice over Train Dreams. But again, But the thing is, if No Other Choice is in Best Picture, then I think there is a chance that No Other Choice wins Best Adapted Screenplay. Because if there was any film that could maybe challenge, One Battle After Another for what's like the most inventive, creative screenplay adapted of the year, that could be No Other Choice. That could happen. I mean, that could happen. No Other Choice got in at Globes because the other contenders were weak. Were very weak. Yeah. That still helps it. Like, at bare minimum, you have to say No Other Choice is number 11 and that it could happen. Like, that's the thing. It's like, it could definitely happen. Girl in the Bubble sequence, Wedding Tunnel sequence has really cool editing. Does it get editing better than the first film for editing? I don't agree. I think the first film was more tightly edited. And again, the editing category... The editing category is... How do I describe it? Like, the editing category is very, very tied into Best Picture. That's the problem. It's very tied into Best Picture. And Wicked for Good is probably not even, like... Do I even have Wicked for Good in the top 15? Okay, it's at literally number 15. But, like, it didn't... Like, it's not everywhere it shows up, it's kind of underperforming. So I just don't think Wicked for Good's going to get nominated for editing if the first film, like, I don't think it's going to get nominated for editing. And keep in mind, even the first Wicked struggled to get an editing nomination. Because despite the fact that the first film was well received, it only got an editing nomination at the Eddie Awards. And that's what helped it with the Oscar nomination. Because the Critics' Choice didn't nominate it. And the BAFTAs, I don't even think the BAFTAs shortlisted Wicked for editing. I don't think. So if it struggled to get editing at the Oscars, then I think it very much struggles to get in. Then I think, like, you know, editing for the Critics' Choice, editing for Wicked for Good is very, very unlikely. Knowing the Oscars, I actually can't see them putting in at least 2 minimum international films for Best Picture. I mean, 2 is gonna happen regardless. The question is, can they do 4? Over One Battle After Another? Bro, LMAO, no way No Other Choice wins screenplay. No way? What do you mean no way? It could take the BAFTA. It could. Don't, like, never say never. Like, look, right now I'm predicting One Battle After Another, sure. But if there was any film that could challenge, like, let's take a look at adapted screenplay. Genuinely, what film in the adapted screenplay race could possibly challenge One Battle After Another? I don't know about Hamnet. Hamnet, I feel like, would only win adapted screenplay if it was winning Best Picture, but it's clearly not going to happen. Bugonia? I don't know. Probably not. Train Dreams? I don't know. No Other Choice could. Like, if there was any film here that had a chance to beat One Battle After Another, it would be No Other Choice, and that's only if it gets Best Picture. If No Other Choice manages to get a Best Picture nomination, then it could, I'm not saying it will, it could win Best Picture. Do you think production design could be split into 2 categories, one for art directing and the other one for set decoration dressing? I don't know. I don't think it needs, I think it's a little bit too specific, because, yeah, I don't think, it's not like sound editing and sound mixing where clearly those are 2 different disciplines, and it's like very, very different. I don't know. It's like, I don't know. If Sinners wins Best Picture, drama wins Picture at Critics' Choice, and does it put the movie back in the driver's seat to win Best Picture in the Oscars? I mean, yeah, at that point, yeah. But right now, like, I don't know. I think right now it doesn't need to do, I don't think it needs to do that right now. Because at this point, it's kind of too, because the tide is turning pretty well towards Sinners. Like, Sinners is actually winning a lot of awards, and it's piling up those awards pretty well. But the problem, I think, is that, like, it's a bit too late for it to win at the Golden Globes and Critics' Choice. We have to look at the guilds for that. If, let's say, like, let's say if it wins PGA, okay, then it's kind of over. And if it wins SAG Ensemble, then it's over. Because here's the thing, it's going into the guilds, it's already gonna have 1 guild guaranteed, and that's original screenplay of the Writers Guild Awards. Like, that's just gonna be easy. But, however, that's just gonna be easy. So the real question is, can it win PGA and SAG? If it wins PGA, I think that's already over. Because at that point, if it's going to win PGA, then it's going to win SAG. Because, again, I'm looking at, the thing is, if SAG was before PGA, maybe that would help Sinners out a little bit. But right now, it's kind of looking like, you know, right now it's kind of looking at, like, needing to win adapted, it's going to, but, yeah, I feel like I need to see what happens at PGA, basically. I'm guessing No Other Choice is your favorite of the year, right? It's a great film. Its chances are slim overall. It's probably like 4th or 5th in the international category. Actually, Sinners is my favorite film of the year. Did you meet your goals? Yes, we did. We reached 20 super chats and 20 gifted memberships. Again, I'm still going because, you know, who knows what could happen. But still, all this is thanks to you guys that we were able to meet those goals. Thank you so much. Again, I'm just going to keep chugging along because this is fun. I love this. If No Other Choice gets nominated, I will put it at number 2. I agree with that, but that doesn't make it likely to win. Again, I will stick with One Battle After Another, but if No Other Choice does get, again, not just adapted screenplay, but if it gets Best Picture nominated, because you got to keep in mind, there has never been a film that won screenplay at the Oscars, original or adapted, that wasn't also nominated for Best Picture. This also helped me this year, with predicting Anora for original screenplay over A Real Pain. I wasn't even considering A Real Pain because, like, A Real Pain's not nominated for Best Picture. You can't win you can't win screenplay nowadays, if you're not nominated for Best Picture. In the expanded Best Picture era, like, once they expanded it past 5 nominees, there was never a film that won. Like, after that, there was never a film that won screenplay that wasn't also nominated for picture. So, yeah. So if No Other Choice does get nominated for Best Picture at the Oscars, it is absolutely competitive. It could, I'm not saying it will, I'm saying it could win the Oscar for Adapted Screenplay. Sinners just won Best Film, Best Actor, and Supporting Actress at the UK Film Critics Association. Let's go! Let's go! My God, hopefully the BAFTAs do right by Sinners. If Sinners performs very well at the BAFTAs, and Ryan Coogler gets in for director, oh boy, I'd be happy, even though that's gonna happen after the Oscar nominations. BAFTA Best Supporting Actress winner Mosaku, I'm not predicting that to happen, but that does, the fact that she is British, if Sinners wants to have a moment, then I feel like Mosaku would win at BAFTA, and no, at that point she would win SAG. You know, like she would win SAG at that point. Because how in the world would the BAFTAs give Mosaku the win for supporting actress and the SAG awards don't follow suit? You know. I could see a world where One Battle After Another and Sinners tie for the most nominations, around 13. I think it could potentially be more than 13. Best Picture ultimately goes to Sinners, but Sinners walks away with 3 to 4 wins. Oh no, if Sinners wins Best Picture, it's going to win way more than 3. Because here's the thing. Best Picture, it would definitely win Original Screenplay at that point. You probably won an acting award in there, and Mosaku could win, but well, we'll have to see. Casting, I think it would win casting if it won Best Picture. It's going to win cinematography. Even without Best Picture, it's going to win cinematography regardless. If it won Best Picture, it probably would win editing. Again, just look at, last year with Anora winning Best Film Editing. It's like they literally just went with like their favorite movie in the category. So they could just do that. Score, it's going to win score in a layup. And song, I still think it takes song. Here's the thing. If Sinners wins Best Picture, you cannot say Golden's going to win Best Original Song over it. No way, dude. No way. And keep in mind, I love Golden. Golden's a great song. But I Lied to You is the scene of the year. The scene, like, the whole reason why, everyone loves Sinners, at that point, if Sinners is winning Best Picture, it's absolutely winning Original Song. I think it wins Song without Best Picture. But, 3 or 4, that's definitely not Sinners' ceiling if it wins Best Picture. It can win a lot of Oscars. Oh, wait, if Best Picture goes to, One Battle After... If Best Picture goes to One Battle After Another. Oh, okay, yeah. I went One Battle After Another. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, if that were to happen, yeah, maybe 3 or 4. Actually, let's see where I have it now. Because right now I do have One Battle winning Best Picture. Okay, and I have Sinners winning 4 awards. In this scenario, I have Sinners winning Original Screenplay, Cinematography, Score, Original Song. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh. Hypothetically, if Blue Moon or Nouvelle Vague upsets one battle after another at the Golden Globes, what does it say about one battle after another? You know what this means? I'd say, buy one battle after another, buy! I mean, if that, like... Because I'm not even considering Blue Moon or Nouvelle Vague to win at the Golden Globes. Like, if anything was gonna beat Nouvelle Vague, it would have to be, like, you know... Like, it would have to be... Like, if there was anything that would upset one battle after another, I think it would have to be, like, Marty Supreme, I guess, but... Like, my God. Is Christian Hannah real? No. It's Barbenheimer all over again, with one battle after another being Oppenheimer for being real. Both great films, though. I don't think one battle after another is great, if I'm gonna be honest. I think I might be bisexual. Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. If you, you know, like I'm pansexual, so yeah, they're they're, you know, sexuality cousins. Yeah. Sorry, I just had to say it to someone. Okay. If you were awarding the Oscars, how many Oscar wins would you personally give Sinners? Well, among the films that I've seen, keep in mind there are still a lot of films that I needed to see. I would give Sinners 9 awards, but again, keep in mind, I have not seen... There's a few films I still need to see. I give it Best Picture, Best Director, Original Screenplay, Best Ensemble, Cinematography, Sound Editing, Sound Mixing, Original Score, Original Song. Although I guess since the Oscars have only one sound category, I guess that would mean 8 awards. I would give Sinners 8 Oscars, but Hannahcast Awards, it gets 9, because Sound Editing and Sound Mixing should be separate categories. Wunmi Masaku is also a former BAFTA nominee. Ooh. Do you think the Oscars will have an unlikely film get into Best Picture, like I'm Still Here, Blue Moon, Wicked, or Seyfried's Chance is Dead? I don't think... The thing is, I'm not going to predict anything like... I'm just not going to predict anything like I'm Still Here to happen, because that was such an unlikely set of circumstances to happen. To where... You know, I just can't really entertain that. Like, that was just such a random thing that happened. I'm Still Here, logged on my PC. I still think the score goes to Greenwood, the Best Picture winning film, and someone who doesn't have a win yet. Ludwig is luck for a nomination next year and potential win. Nah, I think Greenwood... No, like, I think... Especially when you look at the, Especially when you look at... the critics wins. I mean, I'm not saying things can't, you know, turn... I can't say the tide... Obviously, the tides could be turned, but I just find it really unlikely that one battle after another is going to beat Sinners for score when this happens. Like, Sinners has 21 wins. It is easily winning. I think, and I'm so happy because, you know, yeah, Johnny Greenwood hasn't won an Oscar yet, but he should win an Oscar when he actually deserves to. He does not deserve to win an Oscar for one battle after another. Sinners has the best score of the year. It actually is the movie. Hell, the score in one battle, the score in Sinners is so ingrained in the film to where Ludwig Göransson is an executive producer on the film. Like, that is how ingrained in the film that is. But yeah. Oh, I had to do a little bit of a stretchy right there. But yeah, I think Sinners is easily taking score, as it should, because it deserves it. It deserves to win score. The Oscars don't care if you never won before. Ask Diane Warren. Exactly. And they will give multiple Oscars to people. I mean, hell, remember when people were like, "Oh, there's no way that, you know, they're going to give Frances McDormand a third Oscar. They're not going to give Anthony Hopkins a second Oscar." And then that happened. They just went for what they thought was the best performances of the year. I think it's cute how Ludwig and Ryan were college roomies and now they are collaborators together. Love that for them. I mean, hey, this is like a composer director pairing that I just love. Like my God, even going back to Creed, like Ludwig Göransson's score in Creed. Like if you ever listened to if you've ever listened to the track Lord Knows from Creed, oh my God, it's so good. It's such a good score. Let me just go to this. Maybe they don't care about Diane Warren. Well, they care enough to nominate her, but not give her a lot of wins. Anyone in chat big Stranger Things fans? I've not seen a single episode of Stranger Things. I don't really watch a whole lot of TV. Hell, there are still some TV shows I need to catch up on. That I watched the first few. I watched the first season to, or at least like what was watching that I need to bounce back onto. I need to finish. I need to watch Andor season 2. I need to watch Lord of the Rings of Power season 2. I need to watch I need to finish Ironheart. I need to my God, what else do I need to watch? Oh man, there are a lot of TV shows. Oh yeah, The Last of Us season 2. I need to watch that. Yeah, the music branch doesn't really care about narratives. They will give it to who they like most. Rings of Power is so good. Seen Severance. No, I have not seen Severance. I will say, random thing, a show that you guys should watch. Even though I have my criticisms of it, but and this is granted, this is very, very niche of me to bring up. But I want you guys should check out Prehistoric Planet Ice Age. Now, yes, you're like what? Like Prehistoric Planet, like a prehistoric animal documentary series? Yes, I love prehistoric animals. I think they're cool. And this, I do have a big criticism of the series. Like, for some reason, they barely say the actual scientific names of these creatures. Like, they just call this a ground sloth. They only ever refer to this as a ground sloth, and there's 3 other species of there's 3 different genuses of ground sloth in this series. And they even mention the fact that there are over 50 species of ground sloth, and they only ever refer to them as ground sloths. It's like, guys, use the actual name. God, what are we doing? Like that one, for example, the one that I pulled up, that's a Megalonyx. It's like people are not stupid. They can fit tell them what the actual animal's name is. That's like calling a Tyrannosaurus like a big carnivorous dinosaur. It's like, do more than that, you idiots. It's not, I don't really blame the showrunners themselves. It was probably, I heard it was like an Apple thing, an Apple mandate that they people don't like to hear scientific names. It's like, what's the point of a documentary if you're not going to do that? Like, the whole point of a documentary is to show you, hey, you know what? We're going to educate you on some animals. You're going to learn about this. You don't know what this is? Well, we're going to tell you. It's that bugged me. But this is, regardless, other than that, it's a very, very visually stunning series. I can't believe, look at this. How, wait, hold on. Let me look at this. How in the world is this CGI? What? Look at this fur. Oh, wait. Oh, man, hold on. Okay, so this is gonna be kind of tough. But, still, you can probably see this right here. Just, look at these animals. These are CGI. This is CGI? That's crazy. Animal documentaries are awesome. I'll check this one out. People don't like hearing scientific names. Wow, brain rot has cooked us for real. Really? It has. It's like people aren't so stupid to where they, like, if you tell, like, and also look at this. Like, this animal right here is Coelodonta. Like, called the woolly, it's also, right, okay, like, okay, you see these two woolly rhinos? This is a Coelodonta, alright? Like this one right here. And this is an Elasmotherium. Very different animals. But and granted, I think it is fine to call this a woolly rhino because, like, that is, like, a very, very common name to call it. Like, sort of like with a mammoth. It's like a woolly mammoth. It's like, yeah, sure, you can call a woolly mammoth because, like, everyone calls it that. Like, that's fine. But then with something like Elasmotherium, which this is not commonly called a woolly rhino, this is just referred to as an Elasmotherium. But yeah, for some reason they only ever refer to this thing as a woolly rhino. Again, am I just bitching and complaining for the sake of bitching and complaining? Sure, but still, it's like it's an educational series. The job of a documentary is to educate, be educational, you weenies. There's another ground sloth that they have. Yeah, look at this thing. I mean, it actually is really, hell, even I got confused at some point. Actually, wait, I just realized, these are the 3 ground sloths. Hold on. Yeah, they have 3 different ground sloths here. There's this big thing, there's this thing, and there's this one that kind of climbs on rocks, and it's like, they're very different. Hell, I got confused. I actually got confused because I thought this was Megatherium. But it turns out, no, this is Emerotherium. Think about that. I'm the paleo nerd. I'm the paleo nerd and I was confused as to what this was because they didn't say what it was. Anyways, I digress. I know people don't know what are we talking about? Exactly. I'm sorry for going on a tangent. I like talking about prehistoric animals. It's cool. But, God. Like, again, it's a very good documentary series. It has some very great, visual effects, and, like, that's kind of like half of the reason to watch the show. But the science isn't necessarily inaccurate. It's not. It's just, I wish it wasn't dumbed down. Valid crash out. Don't apologize. Thank you so much. Christian, one battle after another, Lovercast. No, I do not like One Battle After Another. No. Do you think Leo deserves a second Oscar? Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I think he should have won an Oscar for Django Unchained, and then, his second Oscar should have been for The Revenant. I know that's going to be a hot take. Like, I did think he was very good in The Wolf of Wall Street, but I kind of feel like that wasn't one of his best performances. It was a great performance, but I don't think it was one of his best. I think his 2 best performances are in Django Unchained and The Revenant. Top 3 Leo performances for you. All right. Django Unchained, The Revenant. I mean, to be honest, maybe the third one would be Wolf of Wall Street. I guess it's a great performance, but I just feel like I was just a little bit more impressed with his performances in Django and The Revenant. Leo should have won for The Basketball Diaries and What's Eating Gilbert Grape. I've not seen What's Eating Gilbert Grape, to be honest. I've not seen that. Leo in the 90s was peak. Oh, okay. Again, I thought he was good in Titanic, but I didn't love him. I thought he was very good in The Aviator, but I wouldn't say that's one of his best performances. But there's just something so, like, dastardly evil about Calvin Candy in Django Unchained that's so entertaining, yet also just like, God, I want to punch this guy in the face so hard. Like, he kind of acts like a spoiled brat that has, like, the worst power imaginable. It's just crazy. If they nominated Leo or It for screenplay, Titanic would have had 15 noms. Probably, yeah. Underrated in Catch Me If You Can and The Departed. Funny enough, I started watching The Departed a few years ago. I think I got like halfway through. I never finished it because I think I was just like so tired that night. I was like, I gotta go to sleep, and I never went back to watching it. I do need to watch the Departed. I do need to watch The Departed, but yeah, that's kind of That's kind of my yeah. I've watched half of The Departed. He is very good in it though. But yeah. Whew. Trying to think. What I will say, like, what else should we talk about? Like, do we want to talk about, like, what we're gonna try, like, what, like, you know, New Year's resolutions, or what movies we could probably talk about what movies we're excited for. Anyone want to talk about, like, what movies we're most excited for in 2026 in the new year? We could probably do that. Oh my god, I just realized we're getting pretty damn close to the 2030s. Man. Actually, Leo could have easily had 10 more noms and a few more wins. The Academy is just anti-cute young boys. Well, not so fast, because we got Timothée Chalamet coming in. Let's go. I'm excited for Hannahcast the movie, perhaps. The Bride. I thought the Odyssey trailer looked bland. Oh man, I disagree. I'm so excited for the Odyssey. You have no idea. Time is going by too fast. Yeah, I feel old. But yeah, let's look at some 2026 movies. Now, did anyone watch my newest video today, which was you know, my most anticipated films of 2026? Raise your hand if you saw that video, because that video did not do all that well. And I'm like, aw, man. I was hoping people would watch it. It's got, yeah. I'm excited for the Odyssey, Dune, The Immortal Man, the Peaky Blinders one. I did. Oh, well, thank you so much, Red Nope. No, not Red Nope, Red Spice. Okay, there's another person called Red Nope that I know. But yeah, Red Spice, thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, you saw my new video? Well, thanks. I will say I'm not looking forward to Scream 7 at all, considering what they did to Melissa Barrera. Like, God, like, this is going to end up being the most soulless. I don't think any reasonable person, like, care. Well, then again, I don't know. Like, I don't know how they're gonna watch this, or what. Like, I don't know what people are gonna think of this. But man, obviously I'm very excited for the Odyssey. I can't wait to see how Christopher Nolan kind of like reinvents Greek epics. Obviously Dune Part 3 I'm excited for. Wuthering Heights, I think that's just going to be like the joke movie of the year. Charlie XCX coming to dominate 2026 cinema. Hell yeah. Also, Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, Avengers Doomsday is one of those movies that I'm very interested. God, I don't know why. Sorry, ZJ13 Go. For some reason, it like automatically flagged your message, even though there's nothing really wrong with it. It's like, I don't know what it was. That's not. I don't know why I did that. But they were like putting up a bunch of like, raising hand emojis because they watched my video. So yeah, I'm very curious about Doomsday. Because Marvel is not really in a great spot right now, and to be honest, it's not really like the MCU after Endgame has been really messy. So I'm really kind of wondering how this is all going to work out. Like how is this all going to pull together? I mean, God, again, the Avengers, the Wakandans, Fantastic Four, Thunderbolts, and X-Men. Like, how are they going to do all this? Like, how is this all going to work out? I'm excited for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple in 16 Days. I have not seen a single 28 movie. I'm excited for Digger. I'm not really. Like, I was not really a big fan of Bardo, to be honest, so, yeah. Marvel is struggling. I loved Ironheart, though. Yeah, Marvel is struggling, but again, it's one of those things where it's like, I have my concerns, but I can't deny that I am very interested. I wish we had gotten a Shang-Chi too at some point. Exactly! Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings is like one of the best, like, MCU, you know, origin stories we've had. And the fact that they just did not nominate, not nominate it, what am I doing? And the fact that Marvel just went, well, you know, this movie was really well liked. It was, like, successful critically and commercially, given the pandemic. Let's just not make any more Shang-Chi movies. What? Again, it feels like they had no idea what they were doing. What is this new Avengers building up to? Well, I guess Secret Wars. And that's the other problem. We haven't really seen Doom until now. Like, again, it just feels rather messy. It's like, but again, I'm hoping they can pull it together. Again, the curiosity of it all is what makes me wonder how well this can all work. So, yeah. So yeah, I am. And let's see what else there is. Clayface, I'm excited for. I am kind of curious, admittedly, because I am involved. I do like dinosaurs, but a family in the 80s started to notice bizarre happenings in their neighborhood, rumored to be a time travel film involving dinosaurs. Again, I'm kind of interested. I mean, well, because I do love dinosaurs, so there is that. I just want some good dinosaur movies. Can we get some good dinosaur movies? We've not had a good dinosaur movie in a while. Like, most dinosaur movies nowadays kind of suck. I mean, hell, most dinosaur movies in general suck. It's like they did Jurassic Park, which was like the only one that was like universally praised. I guess it was also The Land Before Time, but it's also just like nothing else. It's like, really? Even though I actually do quite like The Lost World and Jurassic Park 3, but yeah. It just sucks that they just don't do anything with dinosaur movies. I'm curious about The Mandalorian and Grogu. I forgot to put this as an honorable mention. I don't know. I forgot to put this as an honorable mention. But I don't know how to feel about this one. Because, like, I do like The Mandalorian a lot, but, you know, Season 3 I still liked, but, But at the same time, the filmmaking does look very bland. I mean, even some of the other Star Wars movies had, like, some kind of a style going for it. But here... Oh! Movie Guy! Thank you so much for the super chat. The $5 super chat. Jesus Christ. Everyone, send Movie Guy some love with the Hannahcast blue heart emojis. What are your top 5 favorite dinosaur movies? Man, I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if there's 5 ones that I actually enjoyed. There is Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park is my all-time favorite movie. I'm just trying to name 5 dinosaur movies that I really liked. The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3. Okay, now I just need to find 2. I mean, I do like Disney's Dinosaur, but I thought that was, you know, good, but not great. I remember liking Land of the Lost starring Will Ferrell. I don't know how much I would like that now. I have to assume I'd still like it pretty decently. Land of the Lost, I don't remember that being that bad, to be honest. I don't remember Land of the Lost being, like, a complete train wreck. Wait, oh wait, no, Lucasfilm. I was like, wait, what? I'm trying to find something regarding dinosaurs and stuff, like, how do I, like, hold on a second. Let me look at dinosaur movies. And I'm trying to look at, like, actual dinosaur movies, like, not just, like, straight to TV movies or documentaries. Oh no. Oh, the field is very thin. Okay, Walking with Dinosaurs. Yeah, no, yeah. This is the TV show. Like, I really like the TV show. I love the TV show, but that's a TV show, not a movie. I've not really seen the first Land Before Time. I don't like any of the Jurassic World movies. Ice Age: Dawn of the Dinosaurs. I guess that one was okay, but man, ugh. I've not seen King Kong, the Peter Jackson King Kong in a while. Oh, wait, Journey to the Center of the Earth. I remember really liking that movie, actually. Okay. So Journey to the Center of the Earth. That's maybe number 4. That's one. I remember liking that one quite a bit. That was fun. Oh my god. Is this really it? Like, oh, man. Man, oh, no. Yeah, there's not a lot of dinosaur movies I like. At least the ones I remember. Okay, so I guess Jurassic Park, The Lost World, Jurassic Park 3, Journey to the Center of the Earth, and I don't know, maybe Land of the Lost, starring Will Ferrell. I don't know. The Tree of Life has dinosaurs in it, and it's a masterpiece. Is it really a dinosaur movie, though? Is it really it has dinosaurs appearing in it, but is it really a dinosaur movie? Now, granted, I have not seen The Tree of Life, so it doesn't matter either way, but I think a dinosaur movie has to have, like, quite a few dinosaurs in it to be a dinosaur movie. The Velocipaster. I've never seen that one, actually. I've never seen the Velocipaster. I'll be right back. I do want to try to get my... I need to get a water. I need to fill up my water, so I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. I'm back! Oh my god. I'm back! Oh no, don't go away! We've hit single-digit territory! We've hit single-digit territory! Anyways, we're back. Just needed to get some water. Ugh. But yeah, dinosaur movies. We need better dinosaur movies. Looking at this, like, what else is there? Ooh, the back rooms. I'm actually pretty curious about the back rooms to see if this can actually work out. I mean, I will say, Jesus Christ, that's like a pretty decently sized cast. I mean, you got Chiwetel Ejiofor, Renate Reinsve. I mean, Ejiofor is already an Oscar nominee, and Ryan's vote's probably going to be an Oscar nominee this season. So wow. And then Ivan Jogia from Victorious. I mean, my God. And the fact that Kane Pixels himself is directing it, or Kane Parsons. I'm very curious about this one. So I'm very curious about this one. What else is there? Cat in the Hat, I'm not gonna lie, looks kind of stupid. So I don't know about that one. Yeah. What movies are you guys excited for? I want to know. Let me know what. Excited for Alpha. The Letterboxd has it as a 2025 release. Alpha. Oh yeah, the Julia DeCarno movie. Yeah, I guess that's because like it premiered in 2025, so that's probably why they're saying it that way. But yeah. I'm still trying to catch up on from films this year, so I haven't thought much about next year. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm trying to catch up on movies this year as well. But yeah, that's I've been trying to catch up on a lot of movies as well. So I totally feel you right there. What film from this year are you most anticipating? Ooh, that's a good question. Like from this year that I haven't seen yet, I guess maybe Hamnet. I'm very excited to see Hamnet, especially if it's gonna try and make me cry. I want to try to see that. I'm looking forward to Hamnet and Marty Supreme. Oh yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to Marty Supreme as well. I love Greg Gerwig, but couldn't care less about a Narnia remake. I'm excited for Narnia. Like I'm very much looking forward to Narnia. You know, I think it looks like Greta Gerwig. Like her name sells me on the film alone, and I feel like that. I do feel like Narnia is going to be a big Oscar contender. I really do, because it's not like for me, like making a movie about Barbie dolls, I feel like is a bigger stretch than trying to make a movie about like trying to like reboot Narnia and stuff. Like I feel like that's just like, you know, I think Narnia will be fine. Like I think not just fine. I think Narnia will be fantastic. Yeah, I really thought dinosaurs had come back to life. Great choice. Again, like, when it comes to visual effects, I really do try to go for, like, what's the most groundbreaking visual effects achievement. Not just about, like, what's the best movie in the category, but it really is about, like, you know, it really is about the achievement, the groundbreaking achievement. Favorite Best Actress win. Oh, see, that's tough. I have not seen as many, like, again, keep in mind, I've not seen as many of the best, picture Oscar films, at least out of the ones that I've been keeping up with over the years. I really did like Frances McDormand's win in Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri. But yeah, good points. It's just a me problem. I like Greta more in Frances Ha and Lady Bird territory. I get that. But I do like it when Greta Gerwig goes big. I do like it when she goes big with her movies. I think it's a lot of fun. Wildwood and Julian are among my top 10 overall for 2026. Oh yeah, Julian from Cartoon Saloon. I'm very excited for Julian. I'm very much looking forward to Wildwood as well. That was in my honorable mentions for the top 10 most anticipated films of the year. But yeah, Julian is also one I'm very much looking forward to. Those two, I think honestly, like looking at hold on a second, let me just make sure. Okay. In terms of film, let's look at the animated films coming out next year, because again, unless there's some big problems, coming into because let's see, we got Toy Story 5 that's going to get nominated. I think Wildwood's going to get nominated. Julian's going to get nominated, and I think Shaun the Sheep, the Beast of Mossy Bottom, is going to get nominated. So that's 4. I think we kind of got 4 already in there. And I don't know. I guess there is Hexed, but I'm not really sure what these directors have done. Okay, this one's done Zootopia Plus. And, oh no, no, not Moana 2. Okay, so Hexed may not be that good. So, yeah, probably not going to predict Hex. Screw it. I think you're 5th for animated film that year. God, I can't speak. You're 5th for animated film that year. I'm just going to say GOAT, which I know sounds silly, but it's Sony Animation. They've been doing very, very well. I don't really want to doubt them, because yeah, it does, the trailers are not really selling me, but also the trailers weren't really selling me on Mitchell's versus the Machines and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna go with I think GOAT's, at least right now, I'll say GOAT's getting nominated. I'm logging off. I gotta go to a party tonight. Y'all take care and have a happy new year. Have a happy new year to you too, Tina for Love. Thank you so much for being here. I might go until, maybe I'll go till 8:30 p.m. Maybe I'll go till 8:30 p.m. I hope that one movie with the South Park creator starring Kendrick Lamar that has been delayed like a bunch finally comes out in 2026. Yeah, I'm very curious to see how that one's going to turn out, because I really do. When Trey Parker and Matt Stone are on a roll, they really get on a roll. So yeah, I am really hoping that works out. Oh hell yeah! Who's excited for Paw Patrol the Dino movie? Obviously me. What are you excited for Paw? The funny thing is, I didn't see the second film, but I did see Paw Patrol the movie. It actually wasn't that bad. I thought it was kind of decent. Oh wait, okay, no, wait, okay, yeah. It's not this, it's this. Yeah, it was actually a decent movie. It didn't really, yeah. So, wait, Bill Nye the Science Guy, he's in the movie? Ew. No, not ew him, but, Snoop Dogg, he's homophobic. Oh, no. I watched the 2 Paw Patrol movies and secretly enjoyed them. I mean, the first again, I've not seen the second one, but the first Paw Patrol movie was really not that bad. I mean, it's really not, is there anything groundbreaking? No, but, I'll say this, it's better, God, I hate to say it, it's better than a lot of what Disney's putting out these days. It's better than Elemental. It's better than, I thought it was better than Zootopia 2 even. It's yeah, I'll say it. What is this? The Pout fish. What is this? What? Snoop is, or because he got paid $1 billion to perform for Trump? Well, yeah, he got paid $1 billion to perform for Trump. Like that's him selling out. That was already bad enough, but he was also going on a thing where he was like saying how he was like uncomfortable with like gay characters in kids media, and it was like that was really bad. And he tried to save face, but it's already like, dude, you already kind of struck. You kind of struck out like twice in a row, dude. First you perform for Trump, and then you do this. It's like, nah, man. Like we can see your true colors, man. Like that's like, come on, dude. So yeah, I'm not really a big fan of Snoop Dogg anymore. And even then, even with the, wow, yeah, it's changed a lot. Yeah, that's sad. How Snoop has remained relevant in pop culture, even though his only decent album came out 3 decades ago at this point, needs to be studied because it's definitely not talent. Money. Yeah, money can change people for better, either for better or worse. But it didn't change him for the better, really. And even though, like, what's the incentive to perform for Trump? Like, really? It's like he's already a millionaire. He's already, like, so rich. So it's like, there's no real reason for him to do that. Like, he already has, like, a ton of businesses. He's already releasing a bunch of songs. He appears everywhere. It's like, you don't need this, man. You don't need that. But anyways, I digress. Man, I don't know what to do about the Cat in the Hat. Because on one hand, the art style for the Cat in the Hat... Okay, this is absolutely not what this movie looks like. Not one bit. What are they doing? But it's like... I'm really sad because the Cat in the Hat movie, like, the art style looks really gorgeous, but at the same time, like... God, some of the character designs don't look all that great. And the jokes look like they're kind of falling flat. It's just kind of like, man... Maybe he wanted a future pardon. Oh no, mate. Oh, who knows? What the Larry Boy? They're coming out with a Larry Boy movie next year? What? Larry Boy? Why Larry Boy? Does anyone actually care about VeggieTales anymore? Also, Angry Birds 3. I'm not really excited for this movie, but the only reason why I am at least kind of like, about this is because they got Anthony Padilla and Ian Hecox back in this movie. Because if you don't know, before they split up, Anthony Padilla and Ian Hecox of Smosh, they were in the first Angry Birds movie, but then in Angry Birds 2, which came out after they split up, they only had Anthony come back, and Anthony even said, that wasn't even my choice. Like, I don't know why they didn't bring you back. But in this film, now they're back together again. Ian Hecox and Anthony Padilla are back in Smosh, are back in Angry Birds 3. So you know what? Then, now I'm excited. I will say that is kind of cool that they brought them both back for this film. God, all 3 Angry Birds movies came out in such weird times. But yeah. Wait, Mr. Beast is in this movie? What? Bro. Come on, dude. Like, really? Like, why is he doesn't even look like Mr. Beast in this picture. He looks like Sir Bestington III is what he looks like in this pic. Or Agent Bestington. Come on, man. Like, the Cat in the Hat trailer was underwhelming. I agree. It could be really fun, but it's like, again, it's very colorful. It's like kind of nice to look at, but it's like the jokes are just not funny. Beast hasn't been canceled yet. I mean, there have been attempts, but it just hasn't happened yet. Like, nothing that has completely ruined him. It's a shame because I liked Mr. Beast, but then like the stuff came out about, you know, how his sets work and all that stuff. It's just like, what's your Letterboxd top 4? Jurassic Park, The Dark Knight, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and The Truman Show. Those movies are all masterpieces. And yes, I have Charlie and the Chocolate Factory as my third favorite film of all time. Sue me. I love this. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory is a masterpiece, okay? It is an incredible piece of cinema. Unironically. I guess he is YouTube's cash cow. Why can't I be YouTube's cash cow, you know? Why can't I be the cash cow of YouTube? Huh? You know, why can't I be the cash cow of YouTube? Ooh. You guys are still live? I mean, look, you know, like, I'm probably going to get off in about maybe 10-ish minutes, maybe, but it's like, you know, we've been going at it for a while, because we're trying to get some super chats, we're trying to get some, memberships, and we've gotten a lot of those, and we actually met both goals, which is awesome, and thanks to you guys, we did that. I'm just trying to stick around a little bit more to see what else could happen, but, yeah. I'm probably going to get off in about 10 minutes or so, because I have been streaming a lot today. Have you seen the cast for the Super Mario Galaxy movie? You'd be surprised to see who's in there. Hint. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, Benny Safdie is playing Bowser Jr., which is just really funny. It's like I think only cinephiles would care about his casting in this movie, which admittedly is kind of funny. It's like, really, Benny Safdie is voicing Bowser Jr.? What? Like, what? Like, I don't know why. That's just kind of funny to me. Even though I'm pretty sure the movie itself is just not gonna be all that great. Which is like, it's probably not gonna be all that great because although the first Mario movie was kind of mid. Oh, wait, what? Oh, I don't know why. But yeah, I want this to be better, but it's probably not gonna be much better. I mean, I'm like, I don't know. I know some people were saying, "Oh, come on, Christian, what were you expecting from a Mario movie? It shouldn't be. It doesn't have to be all that deep." It's like, yeah, but it could still be funny, you know? It could still be funny. Oh my God! What the hell? Movie Guy, thank you so much for the super chat. My God. What is your favorite animated film of all time? Jesus Christ. Holy crap. Movie Guy, thank you so much for the super chat. Everyone send him those blue heart Hannahcast emojis. My God. My favorite animated film of all time. That would be the Tigger movie. It's close with The Lion King, admittedly, but man, there's just something so, like, wonderful about this film. The wonderful thing about tigers is tigers are wonderful things. Their tops are made out of rubber. The bottoms are made out of springs. It's like, God, I love this film. Round, round my family tree. I look like them and they look like me. Round, round my family tree. We're a happy family. God, I love this film so much. Like, and also, like, it's also a bit personal to me. Like, it just, like, is just... I just really love this film. You know, I really, really do love this film. Hold on, just want to check on something real quick. My God. Thank you guys so much. Again, thank you guys so much for the super chats and the memberships. Like, Jesus Christ, this stream has become nothing but a big success. Thank you guys so much. But yeah, the Tigger movie, I love this movie so much. But yeah, I love it. Like, and also the art style is so good. Like, it's so sketchy. Like, when you see Tigger move, these little lines that you see on his stripes, they're just constantly moving around. It's like, oh God, it's so good. I love that. I love that so much. I'm at the beach. Oh, wait. What time is it there? Here it's 20 past 10. Ooh. So you're at the beach. I think the rocket show is about to start. Ooh, that's neat. I'm not. What country? What country are you in? Because it's definitely not the U.S. right here. It's definitely not the U.S. It will still make $2 billion. Oh, Mario probably. Maybe not 2 billion, but a billion. Yeah. Most anticipated 2026 movies. Hey, everyone, put your top tens in the list right here. I want to see. Put your top tens in there. Number 1, Dune Part 3. Number 2, The Odyssey. Number 3, Project Hail Mary. Number 4, Wild Horse 9. I forgot to put that in my honorable mentions. Fuck, man, because I am really excited for it, especially since how much I love 3 Billboards and Banshees of Inisherin. My God. Number 5, Digger. Number 6, Fjord. Number 7, Avengers Doomsday. Number 6, Supergirl. No, number 8, Supergirl. Number 9, Resident Evil. And number 10, Disclosure Day. My God, I am really excited for Resident Evil. Zach Kreger, the guy directing Weapons, directing Resident Evil. Holy shit. That's gonna be cool, man. That's gonna be really cool. I can't, the one thing I hope is, like Weapons, it's smaller scale. It's not like a big, dumb action thing like the other Resident Evil movies are. And I know that Resident Evil had a lot of action in it too, but I feel like that works better in a game, not as much a movie. Just keep it smaller, keep the story smaller. And I'm just, I really am curious to see how he's going to handle Resident Evil. And I hope they have, ideally, I would love it if it was like a Resident Evil Biohazard, adaptation, even though it's probably not going to be one. Because that game had such great atmosphere, such really fun characters. It's just, I love it so much. But if it can at least be closer in tone to that, I'd be really happy. Fireworks. Oh, Brazil. Oh, hell yeah, Brazil. Only Wild Horse 9 and the Kenneth Branagh one. Wait, what's Kenneth Branagh directing? Huh? But Branagh one still hasn't announced its release date, so it might be 2027. Oh. The Last Disturbance of Madeline Hind. Ooh, or Hind. I don't know. But yeah. I'm not seeing that film, so I can't say, but yeah, again, guys, let me know what your most anticipated films of the year are. Like your top 5s or top 10s, if you have top 10s or top 5s. Let me know. Send them my way. I want to see them. I want to talk about them. Ah! Why is it gotta keep... Oh my God. Oh, wait. Don't have a top 10 yet. Excited for Digger, Alpha, The Beast, and every film Charlie XCX is appearing in. The Bride. Oh, not The Beast, The Bride. Again, I'm not sure what to think of The Bride, to be honest. I don't know what to think of that film. Because it is interesting, but also it's like the March release date is a little bit concerning to me. So I don't know. The makeup does look very cool. I'm also interested in The Bride. Yeah, I would say so. Like at least I'm interested in The Bride. I'll say that I'm interested. Like we'll have to see how it all goes, but yeah. Ooh, okay. Some honorable mentions from AJ. Spider-Man Brand New Day at number 11. Number 12 is The Entertainment System is Down. Oh, yeah, that's the new Ruben Östlund film. I can't get excited for that. I'm so sorry. 13, Narnia. Number 14, Cry to Heaven. I never even heard of that. Number 15, The Death of Robin Hood. Number 16, Toy Story 5. Number 17, Wildwood. Number 18, Wuthering Heights. Number 19, Saturn Return. Ooh. All right. I haven't heard of some of these films. Like, I haven't heard of Cry to Heaven. But, yeah. I'm trying to think of what Saturn Return is. Is this Saturn Return? Is this supposed to be Saturn Return? Oh, Saturn Return is Greg Quidar, and Cry to Heaven is Tom Ford. Oh, okay. Oh, Saturn Return. Okay. A Chicago love story follows two college sweethearts over a decade as they navigate the complexities of adulthood and fate tests their youthful dreams. Oh, okay. So more Greg Quidar and Clint Bentley stuff. All right, I'm interested in this. I do really love Sing Sing and Train Dreams, so I'm excited. One day we, who want to be filmmakers, became successful, we shall unite forces to make 9 original film musicals, submit them all for Best Original Musical category. Hey, that'd be fun. Not this year, but not this year at least. Yeah, that's the thing, like, fun fact, the Oscar, yeah, that's the thing, in case anyone doesn't know what Mainline's talking about, there is a Best Original Musical category at the Oscars. It's just that they haven't implemented it yet, because there's a few rules, like there has to be like 5 songs that the characters sing, and they have to be original songs. And there has to be like a good number of contenders in, and the reason why we haven't gotten that category yet is because the music branch has determined that has just kept determining that, yeah, there's not enough original musicals to fit the bill. So if there were to be like 9 films in consideration, like 9 original musicals made that had those, like, had that correct number of original songs, then, and also the characters have to sing it. It can't just be like background songs and stuff like that. If that were to happen, then there would be an original musical category at the Oscars. So yeah, that's a little fun fact. That's a very specific category though. It is kind of funny that they have that. All right. Is anyone else making their most anticipated films of the year list? Because just let me know. Let me know if you're still typing it in. If you're still typing it in, I don't know. Maybe like press like go to the like, or at least tell me in the chat if you are. Like, tell me in the chat if you are, or something like that. Because if no! Oh no! I'm so sorry, Mainline. No! Oh man, I'm so sorry. I did not actually mean to do that. Fuck. I was trying to click a thing, but my stupid phone is... Man, oh my god. This stupid phone is not clicking anything correctly. I'm so sorry, but you did nothing wrong, Mainline Productions. You did nothing wrong. My stupid phone is just being really, really stupid. Like, it's just being really, really... What was I wasn't paying attention. I accidentally deleted your message about not this year at least, which, regarding the original musicals thing. I was trying to, like, find, like emojis and stuff, or trying to see, like, what could be, like, for, like, a different thing entirely, but I accidentally deleted your message. I was like, never mind. Yeah, like... You did nothing wrong. YouTube's just being stupid. So, yeah, you're good. No. I'm so sorry about that. But still, I am very interested in the the original musical category is very interesting to me. I gotta say, like if that were to actually be a thing that the Oscars did, yeah. But still, has anyone who here is still watching and has not finished or like if you're oh, I love the Hunger Games movies and books. Oh yeah, this is one that a lot of my friends are excited for. The let me just go here. Where is this one? I know it's the Hunger Games Sunrise on the Reaping, I think. Because, like, they got a big cast for this movie. Yeah, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping. Yeah, because they got, like, Joseph Zada, McKenna Grace, Jesse Plemons, Ray Fiennes, Glenn Close, Ben Wong, Kelvin Harrison Jr., Maya Hawke, Elle Fanning, Kieran Culkin, Billy Porter, who else? Like, okay, I think that's like that's about the amount of the big names in here. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of big names for this. My most anticipated is the Haymitch prequel. I will be there opening night. Yeah, the cast eats. It is a big cast. It would be kind of cool if they cast, it would be kind of cool if they cast, Cooper Hoffman as young. The young version of Philip Seymour Hoffman's character, but I guess he would probably have to be older, so that's probably why they cast Jesse Plemons. Fun fact, from 1958 to 62, there was a Best Motion Picture Comedy Musical category at the Globes. Not for actors, though. These had to share with the comedy fellas. Oh, wait. Oh. There was a Best Motion Picture Musical category at the Globes, not for actors. So there was a separate, so there was drama, comedy, and musical, I'm assuming, but for actors, it was just comedy and musical. That's so weird. Yeah, okay, yeah, he's way too young. Jesse will do great. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. If it's because the character himself would just be much older than Cooper Hoffman, that makes sense. And obviously, I'm not saying Cooper Hoffman needs to play every character that his father played, obviously. Oh, man, The Social Reckoning at number 20. Number 21, Behemoth. Number 22, Werewolf. I'm really excited for Werewolf. Number 23, How to Rob a Bank. Number 24, Animals. Number 25, Remain. Number 26, Flowervale Street. Number 27, A Place in Hell. Number 28, Sense and Sensibility. Number 29, Clayface. I'm really excited for Clayface. Like, the DCU's third movie being a body horror movie, sign me up. And number 30, Godzilla Minus Zero. Again, assuming it's coming out next year. But, oh, wow. Wow. I'm excited for this. Like I forgot to put Godzilla Minus Zero in my my honorable mentions, because I didn't really like Godzilla Minus One's win for visual effects, but that's not a comment on the movie itself. Godzilla Minus One was fantastic. I love Godzilla Minus One. One of the best Godzilla, maybe the best Godzilla movie ever made. But I forgot that, but I guess it's because I didn't know if Godzilla Minus Zero was for sure coming out next year. But yeah, I'm very excited for Godzilla Minus Zero. The guy who played young Snow in The Song of Birds is apparently going to star in an adaptation of my favorite novel, Ernest Hemingway's A Farewell to Arms, and I couldn't be more scared for any film. Ooh, he is really good. Why would you be scared? Oh wait, you're talking to Mainline Productions. I'm gonna be real. I've not seen a single Hunger Games movie, if I'm gonna be honest. I saw a little bit of the first Hunger Games, and I was not really impressed with the action cinematography of that film because my God, it was like really bad with the editing and the shaky cam. Like, I could not understand a single thing that was happening in that fight. Although I am interested in seeing the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes because Rachel Zegler is awesome, and we here in the Hannahcast YouTube channel, we stan Rachel Zegler. So there, yeah. God, you have this list all figured out. I Love Boosters, Crime 101, The Adventures of Cliff Booth. I forgot The Adventures of Cliff Booth was coming out next year. Panic Carefully at the Sea, Ray Gun, Mother Mary, The Backrooms, Scream 7. I'm just not excited for Scream 7 at all because of the Melissa Barrera firing and all that stuff. And, because there's like, oh, well, we don't want to pay our actors to I know that with some of like the older cast that they weren't going to come back because the studio didn't want to pay them enough money. But then, hey, they fired Melissa Barrera, and then Jenna Ortega left the cast in solidarity with her. So then they're like, oh, now we can pay you. Like, it's just like Scream 7 is just so scummy in every way. Like, not wanting to pay their actors what they feel they deserve, and then only paying them because, hey, we didn't like what Melissa Barrera said, so we fired her, and now Jenna Ortega's gone with her, so now we can. It's just gross, and it's just. I think it's. I just think it's scummy. Don't Be Scared. Wait, are you still talking about the Tom Blythe film? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm just not really looking forward to, Scream. Oh my God, you still have this. Jesus. See You When I See You, Her Private Hell, The Dog Stars, Possible Love, Tony, Send Help, Verity, The Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, Being Human, and The Rip. Ooh. But yeah. Hold on a second. It might be good. You're still talking about the Tom Blythe film with Red Spice. Yeah. I have no comment on it because I have no idea what that movie is. So yeah. I have to go, but Happy New Year. So glad to discover your channel this year. Well, thank you so much, Sherry Sugar, for being part of this channel. We really love having you be here, and we love that you're a member. And so, yeah, Happy New Year to you. And I might get ready to wrap up this stream as well. I've gone a little bit over time. But, yeah, anyone have any final thoughts and final hopes for 2026? I think this is probably how we're going to end it. Like, what is your hope for 2026? I'm hoping we can move out of West Virginia and just go to Pennsylvania, or at the very least, like, move out of Huntington and, just move out of our town. And it's just like, I just want to get out of here, you know? There's nothing for us in this town. I want to get out of, in the end, I just want to get out of West Virginia. I think, yeah. And also, in terms of the real world, you know, I really hope things get better. My God. My hope is that 2026 is a better year for us all. I really hope so, because 2025 was pretty terrible for me. Again, the YouTube side of things, it was nothing but wonderful. But in terms of my real life, it was probably one of the worst years I've ever had. I hope we don't go to war in South America. Jesus Christ, yeah, they're trying to do that, like, yeah, like, or at least we're trying to do that, and it's just like, oh God, what are we doing? I hope for peace and for every kid to have a safe place to live in a full belly. Hey, that's wonderful. Same. I also, I also have a plan on adapting A Farewell to Arms as a Sondheimish musical. Well, you do that, Mainline. I hope you achieve your dreams. I think that sounds really cool if you ask me. Okay, honorable mentions. Enola Holmes 3, In the Gray, Mayday, Ready or Not 2, Here I Come, Violent Night 2, Jumanji 4, How to Make a Killing, The Devil Wears Prada 2, Brides, and Blood on Snow. And these are your... God, you had like a full-on top 50, and these are your honorable mentions? Like, man, like... I respect the dedication to that. Like, that's a lot. Like, that's a lot. Thank you and Happy New Year to all of you. I can keep going. My God. And like I said, guys, I'm going to try to do a members-only stream this Friday. So be on the lookout for that. And also during this weekend, I'm going to be filming some collabs. So, yeah, guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. Not only in this stream was nothing but a huge success, but like just throughout this year, like we've had some really bad times, really horrible times and hardship this year. And there was a point where we could have ended up homeless. Honestly, there was a point that we could have ended up homeless. And like, we were like 24 hours away from that happening. And you guys saved us. You guys saved us, and I'm still in shock that you guys were like pulled it off. I'm kind of speechless, and it's just like, you know, like I genuinely don't know where I don't know where I would be without you guys. Seriously, like when life gets absolutely horrible, you guys consistently show up, and you know, you make things a lot better. Not even a little bit better. You make things a lot better. So, thank you so much for watching. Not only the stream, but just watching the channel in general, showing your support. And Happy New Year, Christian. You're a godsend, brother. Hey, thank you so much, and thank you all. Honestly, thank you all so much. Again, for this year in general. Oh my God, movie guy. You're ending it with another Canadian $20 super chat. Jesus Christ, dude. Thank you so much for that. Like that, everyone, give that message a like. Give some blue Hannahcast heart emojis to movie guy. Like you scoundrel, you. My God. Thank you so much, movie guy. And I hope you have a very happy new year. Happy new year to you too, Mainline Productions. See you next year. Yeah, I guess that's true. We'll see you in the next year. So yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for your support. I'm out. Have a good day, and have a good, and I hope all of us have a much better 2026 than we did a 2025. Here's hoping.